Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Alright. Alright. Test. Good. Can you guys hear me now? Excellent. Just checking my mute unmute works when I want it to, which it does. Bloody goon. You're going home tonight, Luke, mate. You're fucking going home, son. The end of the road for I can't remember what team you're on. Hang on. End of the road for 5FF3OB Billionaires. God, such a criminal name. A bloody criminal name. How furious I am at you. Look at my face. Your team is going to throw at me. Disgrace. Bloody disgrace. Right, I'm going to mute for a second while I sort some settings. Carry on. Oh shit, we're starting. We're starting. Oh my god. Right, let me turn the old music down 1 sec. Hello, everybody. Sorry, we just randomly started. I didn't realize that we were gonna.
10 seconds to go.
Test.
Seconds.
The other lads aren't in the channel yet, so that'll be why you can't hear them. They're coming. Okay. GG. All right, that's game 1. That was a quick game. Nice job to Too Hot for Dota. Good. Really looked touch and go there for a second, but managed to secure the dub. See if we can get one of the lads in for a post-game interview. No, why did that? What happened there? Fucked server. Okay, good. All right. Eri's sorting out. Oh, I didn't get to do the roll. Josh 34?
Hello there.
Hello, mate. What is happening with these lobbies?
Not sure. Just a classic bit of disconnection. The fun part is trying to work out whose fault it is.
Is someone picking a dud server? Or what's the...
I don't know.
Thank you. Right, I need to thank my followers. Hang on. So thank you, Crackshot, with a 07, so you know he's cool. And Keldavan. Crackshot and Keldavan.
I
Keldavan?
believe it was Y.O.S.O trolling, but
I don't know how to do that. Varlo Hobbs coming in clutch on the Jack photo. Say again, play?
I think it was Y.O.S.O's fault from how guilty he's looking in the tech chat.
Am I still in this? Are we in? Are we good?
It's worked. It has bloody worked.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so let me just turn down my music very slightly. I do want some background vibes of Caribbean. That's good. Tell me if this music is too loud, but I want a little bit of Caribbean vibes. So, I've done some extensive research.
Okay.
And by that I mean I found it's actually quite easy. I found the lobby on Dota Buff and just the lobby, the tournaments are on Dota. Just had a look at some of the picks and bans. But Scipio's Helm Enjoyers, is that how you say that?
Scipio's Helm Enjoyers.
Scipio's Helm Enjoyers, forgive me. And Too Hot for Dota. Both teams massively favour Witch Doctor, Jakiro, and Tidehunter. So we might see some more diverse picks, shall we say, given that only one team can obviously have.
Jakiro is probably the biggest overperformer of the tournament so far. There's been some genuinely very good Jakiro performances.
Thank you, Select from User, for those 5 gift subs. Much
Some
appreciated.
switch-ups of personnel. Scipio's home enjoyer have had to get Stormy in as a stand-in.
Okay.
And that does change the dynamic a bit, because he
Absolutely.
is a POS 1 gamer pretty much exclusively, I think.
So does that mean their normal POS 1 would have to then switch to something else, presumably?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think their non-POS 1 is the Y.O.S.O. And he would be playing something else, but...
So Y.O.S.O may have to switch and play out of his comfort zone on the basis
yeah,
of...
the key player for Scipios has been Lanyro, in my experience. He is a very good gamer.
Okay, look, big things from him we perhaps will see. Good to see Dawnbreaker banned. Sick of seeing that, but there you go, Tidehunter. I did say Tidehunter, Witch Doctor.
Here, it would be
Yeah.
perfectly on fleek.
This is something that people should.
Played against Witch Doctor.
I'm not sure, to be honest, but these are just heroes that they want, and my god, they're going to stick to it.
Thank you, Select from Users, for the gifting 5 subs. It's very kind. We've got Termflake, War Swine, Boots of Pain, Action Dan, and Franhose are now it. And Addy Senpai following. Thank you, Addy Senpai. We appreciate that. Appreciate that greatly.
Are you saying that every single other game of Scipio's Helm and Joys that I've watched, Eagle has not been here? Because I don't remember him being in any of these games. You're saying he's their main POS 1.
So Lewis, thank you for the follow.
They've had Stobby on the team both times.
So Louis, possibly, it might be. Depends how you want to. That's it.
Lanyro is the stand-in. Interesting. Wasn't Lanyro playing carry last time?
The famed Jakiro is still in the pool.
Is also a main.
I don't remember Eagle being on this team at all. He's been very quiet, clearly.
5 seconds.
I can turn up the lads in Discord. 1 second. Let me.
Nah. It's not a bad support duo if it is a support
And I'm happy
duo.
to. I'll
It
turn
could be the
Discord
Zoey
up in my
plugin
volume mixer as well.
Should be feared. Although Pugna's not an amazing hero, so
That should be better, Katie, but let me know if it's not. Also, shout out to Katie for not coming to my wedding. She thought, I actually don't wish you any happiness in this world. She looked me right in the eye and said that.
so I guess they think it's a Pugna support.
Out bloody rages.
And obviously OD pretty hard countered by Pugna, so maybe they thought they want to pick it up after taking the Pugna. Which is fair.
Seconds to go. 5.
And we'll chuck again.
Sorry, who said that Storming Eagle
So
is
loud for
the
me.
main POS 1? Who actually said that?
It was Librarian. No. Yes. It was Librarian. And Match.
Seconds to go.
Leonard's standing for Stobby. Who is actually claiming that Storming Eagle was not a stand-in?
It was Librarian and Match.
Librarian?
Am I muted?
Where's Match said?
The anti-mage ban is
Okay,
curious.
Well, Eagle has not played a single game for them in the last 4 games. It was Ninja Snowman every single time. So, maybe there's some... clearly, Eagle is not a turn-upper.
10 seconds to go.
Sounds nice and loud on my stream.
He was a stand-in for 4 games in a row. Fucking hell. Okay, you guys can't blame me if someone stands in 4 games in a row.
Yeah,
I
you're
watch
not-
all 4 games.
Yeah.
And then you say, well, he's not. He's a stand-in. No, he's their main POS 1.
Controversy in the drafting phase. I mean, it just does not bode well for the evening.
Swan Band and AM Band.
I hope you just had a lovely wedding day, Katie.
Band is they want to pick illusions. They want to pick. I don't know what they want to pick. The AM Band is pretty smart.
On the basis of Pugna Witch Doctor? Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Just,
Yeah.
You know, you
And you've got Tide, right, as well. That's
Nick's quite the hero, I think.
Mm.
Here. That's gonna really do them well. In fact, that is a stunning pick.
10 seconds to go. 5.
What's club?
The lads are just constantly complaining about us being too quiet, Gibson. I don't know if you can see that. It would be hard for you to miss it, but I just don't know if you're reading chat.
No, I am seeing it. I can hear you guys okay on my phone. I don't know if that's... Say something now, Ashwin.
Hello.
Yeah, you are quieter than me, but
I think a third is a bit harsh. The lads just love hearing me talk. I don't know what to say. Little man in a can. Thank you. Faceless Void.
It's presumably, unless it's a core Nyx assassin, he's going to be laning against Tidehunter Nyx, which is not too difficult for Void to play against.
I don't know how to boost them. I put them up to 100% in Discord, and I put the Discord mix volume up higher.
What would you return with? What is the answer here?
What's Faceless Void?
Nyx does good here. To be fair.
Can put my own mic volume down. Is that? Am I quieter
They've
now?
already technically got the answer
Send
to.
the clockwork in. Just get clockwork mid in. Just
What,
get
for
it
too
in.
hot for Dota?
For Scipio's Helm enjoys.
Okay, let me put my own mic volume down. And then, okay, so I should now be quieter.
So Axe is not a hero that combos with Faceless Void, and is not a very good initiation
No,
hero, and is not a very good hero
It
at
doesn't
all.
really combo with any of those heroes. It doesn't really seem
Too
to
much?
answer
You now
any
can't hear me?
of the enemy's heroes. It's, I guess, quite a confusing pick.
Seconds to go.
La 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 la.
But maybe it's just a comfort pick, and that's fair enough.
Is that okay now? Leg, say something now, please.
I can't wait to see what they pick next.
Ashwin?
I really just am ready to die.
Is that better? Much better. I'm going to put myself slightly down because I tend to talk loudly. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm not... It's a new mic and a new stream setup, so we're still working out the kinks.
This is the problem I have every stream, Gibson. No matter what changes I made in the previous stream, there are always audio issues at the start of each stream.
Yeah. Put the master up a little. What does that mean? As in the desktop audio? Gonna crank this up. I don't know if this feedback is helping.
10
I don't
seconds
understand.
to
Silence.
go. Dios ban.
Does at least bully Pugner pretty hard.
Team ban.
It does. I just don't really know.
Yeah, should I check your drivers? Should I check my
Again,
drivers?
it just doesn't feel like. It doesn't feel like. Boom! They pick silence. Oh shit, guys, what are we gonna do? It's just like. Oh.
Normally, I just go live and it works fine. I guess I'm not used to having to cast with other people, you know.
So I guess this is the point where they're deciding between if this Pugner is mid or 4. So they're either gonna pick a mid or a 4. I'm just gonna guess that it is. They've been counted kind of hard now, so they've got to play it 4.
Excellent bit of sourdough there,
So
boys.
who do you slap mid? You go for.
5 seconds.
I think they still just run it mid. I don't think ScienceWhizBen has ever not played it mid.
Yeah, they do.
There's the Jakiro. The Jakiro got all the way to the last phase. Incredible. So I've been trying to respond to the fucking technical feedback in chat. So we'll look at is this Mugner? Mugnor?
Seconds to go.
It is a
It's a
mid
yeah.
Pugner.
Okay,
5
makes
seconds.
sense. I'm worried about the lack of right click on this dire team.
They need a really like large and in charge pick.
Yeah.
I think CK would not be terrible. It's not great
No.
against Shakiro, but
Okay.
oh my god!
I mean, that's damage.
Right, they're just like 0 damage, just fucking Omega 0 damage.
You do have Global to disrupt the fights. You got Swap to get cores out of Chrono. Spectre's obviously a maniac into any Blink heroes like Axe, so you know, could work. Could work. A lot riding on the science side. I agree with that assessment.
I think what happens with the Spectre doesn't really matter. It's really just going to be does this Silencer have a good game or not? Silencer is a good game and could really draw attention to where he wants to play, and that's perfect. But if he gets bullied, they have no fallback option. Spectre's not going to like step up and start
Cool.
impacting the mid game when they need him to.
I like this Spectre sec. We got shout out to this drip. The Spectre's dripped to fuck.
So a lot of Spectre games required to get that, I think.
That's the Arcana enhanced whatever it is.
That is correct. I
version.
can't remember what you have to do to enhance Spectre Arcana. It's probably kills or some shit like that.
Who's playing that? Is that Eagle?
Yeah,
Storming Eagle, yeah.
the stand-in for today's game.
Like that Witch Doctors thing. That's quite cool.
I like this. I've never seen that stuff before. I don't think. Is that an immortal? It looks chunky, but it's not glowing. Immortals normally glow, right?
It's not an immortal. I think it's just a dope-looking item.
It was very cool.
Front and center as well.
Okay. The ambient jungle music is a design decision, not a bug. Just bear with me. Bear with me on that one. Thank you. Is it JD Wilson for the follow? Thank you so much. All right, gamers. So we've got for your dire team what they called Skiro Maneros, Scipio Enjoyers,
Zero's helmet. Likers.
Nice. So the helmet people, we've got Lanyro, Lanyro on Nyx, Erob on Vengeful Spirit, a hero the lads never seem to master. Y.O.S.O on your Silencer, Storming Eagle on the dripped out Spectre, and MP. That stand for something. Matey Potatey, of course, on your Tidehunter, the highly contested, highly valued Tidehunter. And
So,
Ashwin, do you want to do the Radiant team?
I can do. Right, I'll start with pos 5. We got GrumpyNerd, classic Witch Doctor, starting out with a bit of unorthodox build, I must say. We've got classic from the lads, Jakiro by Bast. I think he's played this a fair amount before, so see how he does. He hasn't got any mana regen, so we'll see how that fares for him. We've got Zozo on the axe. Seems to be a decent enough game.
Great decision, Chrono. I will not hear a word against it.
A bit to get stuff going in the mid game. And then we've got ScienceWhizBen.
Yes, we can. I will remove my webcam as the game has started. So watch this kill, and then we'll...
And the lad staple Avoid. With not much regen, so we'll see how he does it.
There you go. Select from users,
Should be all
thank
right,
you for the sub. I swear
got
you
the
already
stick
gifted a
off,
bunch of
so
stuff.
nothing
Yeah,
that
I will
MP
say
will
that
Thank you. There you go.
the winner of this goes to upper bracket finals, is it? Top 3?
I think so, yeah.
it's upper bracket finals.
Oh no, I was always
far
going
as
to
I
turn the
know.
webcam off when the game started. It's just
This
for
was-
viewer
they played
engagement during the
other upper bracket final
thing,
game
so you can see the
last night. I think.
you can see the hero portraits and the spells. My face normally
Will
covers.
there be any accents on this cast?
These are all lower bracket elimination
you did hear
games.
Gibson's attempt at an Italian accent when he said Y.O.S.O. so
Yours though.
I don't know. It's kind of akin to Chris Pratt trying to do Mario in a way.
Did Chris Pratt try and do a Mario voice?
He's in the Mario movie.
To be
He's
fair,
starring as Mario.
He is putting on a voice. He's not trying
Apparently,
to.
it's a Brooklyn accent. That's what he's doing.
Hey, it's
Italian
me,
part of you.
Mario. Hey. I don't even
Mario,
know
what we talking about here? Got ourselves a situation here.
Nerd is being bullied by the Knicks.
What
Please.
the format, Eri, while you're in chat, the format is if you lose, you're out. So it's 1 plays 2, 3 plays 4, and then the winner of 1 versus 2 plays the winner of 3v4, and only that team goes through?
What?
Arab is in trouble.
What's the
here.
third
why
game
didn't
about,
that
basically?
see?
I
The
probably should
third
have
game is the winner of these next 2 games.
Yeah,
playing.
exactly. Yeah. That's
So
what I
this
said.
is the.
You explained it in a better way than I did, but that is what I said.
Playing each other. The winner of the next 2 games. I have no idea.
Yeah, the winner of
Because
this game and the winner of the game after.
Wild.
If you lose, you're going home, and you have to win twice to stay in.
Oh no,
Right?
but Scipio's did lose yesterday, so yeah, this is the lower bracket.
Fucking Eri just sent me a PNG. I'm not opening that, Eri. I know it probably explains it, but fuck that. No, alright, I will look at it. I will look at it.
Look at the graphics.
When there's a...
Seriously, guys, couldn't come up with better graphics than this. Shocking.
ScienceWhizBen... Good CS, but yeah. Oh yeah, Y.O.S.O is struggling on 4 last hits at the moment. Versus
Where is he?
15 mid Y.O.S.O. Y.O.S.O.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Y.O.S.O
Struggling.
had a not great
Struggling
performance on his life
greatly.
yesterday, and in fact,
Barrier has fallen.
he might have been the anchor for his team yesterday. But you know the only thing that really matters about Silencer is just getting that in online early, and
The Shane philosophy. Just get as long as
Yeah.
I'm getting in. I don't really give a
I
shit.
think the build now is to just max Q and E, and I guess that's
yeah,
just going to help you.
I see a lot of
I guess you
maxing
go
Q.
for a right click build.
I don't really see a lot of cool silencer, so I don't know if it changes for that. The ScienceWhizBen seeing having the lane of his life here, having a great time.
He is, and Zoey is also having the lane of
She's
her
doing
life.
great. I mean,
And
the Radiant
Void is
generally are
not
just
doing too
crushing.
bad either. Could be trouble for Witch Doctor. Could be the first blood.
Ooh, T-Tors. I was watching top. There is combat top as well. Ereb. How do we say
Ereb.
that? Ereb.
Ereb.
Europe's a Twitch streamer.
was gonna say, that's why I was thinking
Say it in an Italian way, by the way.
Oh, is he also
Ereb.
Italian? Ereb.
Yeah, 3 members of Scipio's Helm
Ereb.
are Italian natives.
Some T-Tors.
And those 3 are, of course, Y.O.S.O, Lanyro, and thestormingeagle.
Yeah, that's correct.
Cool. Tidehunter is receiving some abuse in the bottom lane. He is maledicted. I think he's
Honestly,
okay.
prior to Void getting time dilation, Tide's not entirely killable.
I don't
Need that little bit of extra-
It did work, yeah. I mean, the anchor smash level 2 is...
He will purge off eventually, but you really don't feel like you do any fucking damage just clicking him, is the point. Oh, he's also gone for 2 points in Q, which is...
I can only apologize.
It means he feels he's getting pressured in this lane, which I don't think is true. Like he's unless you max your Q out, you're not gonna have enough. You're not gonna have it on low enough cooldown to like time walk most Tide E's. So putting a second point into it is very redundant.
Very redundant. Ereb struggling in this top lane. The Bast is now out of mana, to be fair, but you know, standing around on 140 HP.
Strong laner.
Very strong laner, but you know he's dicing with this. With
I
death.
think this game is now pretty much entirely on whether thestormingeagle can have a decent gain and collect his lads together for some kills, and hopefully they can just roll off that because the lanes are not looking great at the moment.
No, I'd also say that Radiant probably have a slightly easier team to execute, and they're ahead. So that's yeah. That's a rough place to be.
Yeah, I mean, Eagle plays a lot of very slow heroes, so it is going to be 5v4, and that does not help when you've lost
No.
the other 2 lanes.
So we've got a mid Jakiro rotation here. Trying to secure
secured the rune for ScienceWhizBen, so that's fair. Y.O.S.O is really having a tough time here.
That's good awareness though from who was it? Who's the Bast? Just knowing like the top's going well, you know I can afford to have a little wander. Zoe's in no immediate danger of dying. If
might be
anything,
a
she's
kill.
going on the offensive. Double
and
call.
the spins! Holy
that's a
shit, those spins! though.
Solo kill from Zoey. Just no fear. Is that level 3 spin? Level 3 spin.
Whirlwind.
1-1-3.
Yeah, it's quickly gonna get out of hand.
Thank you, Maximilian R99.
If it's not already considered out of hand.
Were you born in 1999, Maximilian? Or was 99 something else?
I mean, at some point, Zoey has Vanguard finished. You just go start cutting waves and laugh at Eagle as he tries to desperately farm under tower. And then literally whenever you want, you dive.
Oh, ScienceWhizBen may have Y.O.S.O here. No. 150 HP. Dicing with death again, though. Seahawk, thank you for the follow.
So it's just another hero that doesn't gank super well. Doesn't really benefit a huge amount on ganking with his level 6, so there's not a huge amount of
Easy
avenues
Peeler,
to
thank you for
bring
the
this
follow.
game back.
I mean, we said in the draft this Science pick felt real fucking weird. And it has remained feeling kind of weird the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, what were they worried about that they had to drop
I don't know.
the silencer in?
I don't really know what mid heroes Y.O.S.O plays. I've only seen him play Viper and fucking Silencer. I'm sure I've seen him play
Mupster,
other things,
thank you for the follow.
I've just forgotten about it. I think he maybe played like DP once. But he doesn't really play ganking heroes. Nor does he try and gank that much, anyway.
I think they first phased Zeus, right? Like, first phase banned Zeus. Zeus
They
is...
did.
Yeah, that's a real good hero for the kind of teamfight oriented gameplay that lads like. He's just super strong at the skill bracket as well. Like, I think Zeus is strong at Ancient. He's very strong here.
So we'll
In
get another
pubs.
kill here.
In pubs.
Yeah, this is big trouble
Yeah,
for
this
Ereb.
is big trouble. Bass with the lovely ice path to ensure the
Nice.
dunk. Nice coordination
Oh.
there. Our friends on the Radiant team.
Zoey did not opt to go for a Vanguard, which is interesting. I don't think the magic damage she's facing is at all scary.
I mean, you've got Spectre. Does Pure count as magic? Or does...
Pure does not count as
No, it
magic.
doesn't anyway,
Pure
exactly.
is-
So it's only Dispersion and Spectral Dagger. That,
Yeah, I would not have opted for a hood this game. But, you know,
Yeah, that is...
because the problem now is she's going back for Vanguard, presumably, given she's got it
Just
queued
going
up.
to slow down the blink, right?
It's going to be the world's slowest blink
Yeah,
off of
yeah.
a very good lane. So if she's happy and her team is happy, like, thing is, they've won all 3 lanes, so they can be happy to just sit in lanes forever and keep farming them out. In which case,
Eagle is
go
not
greedy.
really ready for a long time. Ereb is turning up mid, but he's only level 4, so not sure what the gank is here. And Nyx has turned up as well. It's not gone well for him.
Nick's in a big
Man,
trouble
it
here.
doesn't
Oh,
do much.
global
This is a good
pot.
stance. They
I
can
love
definitely
it.
get kills
They
here.
can get a kill. The Spectre commitment secures the in and the kill. This is going to be a double. Lovely
They're
defensive
gonna
ice
dive from
path.
this. He will, but they can maybe get the Witch Doctor too. I
Oh.
think they need to leave.
Huge rotations. Oh, don't leave
Oh,
him 1
get
HP.
another
Yes.
click.
Yes, Ereb.
That's pretty worth.
Yeah.
Fair play. And he's back top. So did he get a kill? He did not. But he got a bit of XP.
Got some
got a
in.
bit of passive gold or brute gold.
Killed the mid. Did force a huge amount of rotations. There was a DD top. A little bit of but you know, a fighty game. That's what we like to see. You want to see people a 4-man dive at 9 minutes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Both Chrono and Ravage available. Chrono popped. GrumpyNerd was not ready for that.
This is ugly.
He's gonna get it though.
It's gonna fucking work. That was ugly.
Unbelievable. He could have gone for the Soul Ring Ravage there if he wanted to live, but I think wisely decided
He
to.
didn't have Maledict on him, so he would have bloody survived.
He would
as
have
well.
survived, yeah.
It's just
But-
interesting that, you know, this lad's stuck still in Chrono and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna bongo him as well. Just really
Yeah.
say fuck you.
It's just instinct, just panicking, I think. Oh, Zoey off killing people while we're watching bot. Llama, Detours.
So the last time we watched ScienceWhizBen on Pugler in action, essentially he did exactly this. He got advantage in his lane, cleared the tower up, and then immediately ran top for the other tier 1 tower.
Sure.
And it's just like, you either go and stop this Pugner right now, or you devote a lot of resources to stopping the carry that he's not helping. So they're
Sure.
opting to go and try and fight Cool Llama, but I don't think they don't have the team that works for this. Unless this Nyx is actively hunting people invis, what the fuck kind of jump do they have? Nothing.
It's a tough initiation, yeah, no, it's real tough.
So they haven't slowed anyone down with these rotations, and they've lost 2 tier 1s. So it's not ideal.
Switch
So
to
Y.O.S.O
net
has
worth.
just killed 2 observer wards with 1 sentry. That feels good.
Yeah, don't look at the net worth graphs. It's a little stacked. It's a little stacked.
Not that I care one way or the other.
All 3 radiant cores above all 3 dire cores.
Dyer's top
There is content bottom though. GrumpyNerd being assaulted. Nyx to go in. The global is pop. Void may fall here. They don't have the burst though. This is the problem with the lack of traditional damage dealers on their team.
They just have no.
You had like a
damage
yeah,
whatsoever.
you had like a Skywrath there. That's a different fight, but this Nyx, it's a lot of utility, not a lot of deeps. Made global for that as well.
So
Right.
Zoey did end up going straight for the blink, so she's ready to fight whenever, wherever.
Regeneration.
is under attack.
And she is by
Radiant's middle
some
Be the core they
margin
need.
the highest net worth hero in this game. Which is pretty fucking impressive.
High
Even
TP top.
with that crushing a performance. So this high net worth is pretty good.
What we like to see. GrumpyNerd might be under threat bottom. Kind of holding out. Void making his way in. Has Chrono available. Zoe's got her blink. She's going to look to this Spectre. Gets him. May not even need to commit the Chrono here. Lovely defensive stun from Nyx. That might have saved the fight. Catches 2, but Spectre will live. And Nyx looks like he's going to get battered down. Yes, he will. Ereb to fall as well. Dunk is there. And that's a lovely coordinated fight. That was almost an incredibly clutch impale there from Nyx to disrupt the fight. But saved only his carry, I'm afraid.
Dyer has fortified its structures. Dyer's bottom tower is being
Y.O.S.O has his Witchblade now. This is good. Why are you both muted, by the way? Out of interest.
Because I was taking a swig of Bailey's. I don't know why I should be
Okay, that's fine. I just looked up.
I
and
didn't
you were-
want to
you
hear
were
any
both
glurping
muted.
noises down the mic.
That's very kind of you.
What I was going to say is this the Spectre build feels very poverty stricken.
Obviously stricken. We've got a smoke
very
bomb
like-
lane.
Cheap, quick,
Yup.
efficient items.
You never want to go Blade Mail first on Spectre. Like if you're queuing up Blade Mail, things have not gone well.
under attack.
That is a I need to fight right now item.
Yeah, and to be fair, he does. Because the Silencer who they were going to rely on to be the early game tempo setter for their team has been
This is a lovely
put in
bait
the
as well.
dirt.
They're baiting with the illusion, or trying to bait him with the illusion. They're not taking it. Trying to get a Ravage out or something. It's gonna reveal the Nyx. No. They know it's not real. They know it's not real. It was a nice attempt though. Dun, 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 dun.
Dyer's bottom tower is being attacked.
Alright, cool. Llama's approaching the Maelstrom. Pugner is... Basically, they're waiting for Pugner BKB, I suppose. The only way they lose this game is if Nyx in the team fight is able to start picking him off, using the W to destroy his mana. Just get the BKB and all those problems are settled.
And 20. Oh,
Oh, they're
Storm
actually
Eagle.
going up top.
Trying to make us escape the silence. Try and get him out. It might not be enough. The dots are doing so much work. The Q's going to be there. Will he hit it? Yes, he will. Oh, that's painful because now he hasn't got a TP either. And Global was used. Almost a good escape again. Unbelievable. I think they could just push here. Like, they've got no Global. They've got Chrono up. Definitely, they could fucking... Yeah. Pushing mid and top simultaneously, it looks like, is maybe not the best idea. to split your resources? No, they're committing now to... Void's still happy split pushing top. This is very curious decision making.
They have to just go for Ben here. They need to stop fucking around.
Oh, this is a big, huge pick. Where is the Temmer?
Just,
Blink on cooldown. Whiffed the blink. Used it aggressively. You hate to see that. And now the Dire team have smoked up and they fancy themselves here. No blink on Tide yet. It's going to have to be a walk-up initiation. Could swap in, though. Ereb with a nice stun. They may have to settle for this Jakiro kill, though. I think the rest of them are backing off safely. Really need this blink on Tide. That would have, you know, been a completely different fight if he was able to close the distance. Falcon doing the walk of shame back down to mid. Nick's looking for content in the triangle.
Not much content to find though. They kind of they got very lucky that Pogner was just willing to die.
Yeah.
And I think the rest of the team got out with reasonable alacrity.
Sure.
Anything interesting happen?
There's some core kills.
It's mostly been continuing apart from a big feed from ScienceWhizBen. Apart from that, it's been the same old story.
It's pretty passive at the moment, I will say. Both teams are they've got their... I hate seeing teamfight heroes with their ultis unused. I find that, like, the beauty of Void is you farm, is Chrono up? Great, I'm going to go force a fight. Then I farm. Is Chrono up? Great, I'm going to force a fight. Like, it's such a nice... If you do that, you're doing okay on Faceless Void, you know? It's like... But leaving the Chrono unused is criminal. Even if you get a support kill out of it, get something out of it, because it'll be up in 2 minutes.
They're going to find Spectre top. Pretty free kill.
Huge kill.
And then if Faceless Void's ready to set up mid and they can TP in, that's another kill on Silencer the second they want it.
Faceless Void mana drain doesn't have enough for Chrono now. These mana drains could be
a right
key.
pain in the arse actually. He needs a very high stat build to, especially if he wants like anything like fresher in the late game. This Nyx will be a right pain in the arse. Meanwhile, Dire, they know Faceless Void is not going to be there, so they're going to set up top.
Oh, Silencer caught out. Big call from Axe. Spectre ulti used, but there's no follow-up. Is going to get GrumpyNerd though. Ravage still available. Soul Ring will give him just enough mana. Yes. Wants to turn on this.
As well.
Global still available as well.
Does not feel like they can get past Zoey, who is just standing completely in the way and being...
Spectre not interested. Not interested in that fight.
Spectre's already dropped her ult in. She said, I've done my job, my ulti's used, I'm fucking out.
Definitely need to coordinate these ults as well. There's a lot of times, you know, Global's used and it doesn't convert to a kill. And what Radiant do have to do more, as well as use their own team fight, is apply pressure when they know the team fight from the other team is down. Like you can't be letting them use Global Silence and then doing nothing until it's back up again. That's like, it's such a missed opportunity. But this is all the differences in my view between like lower ranked players and sort of more medium ranked players is it's not that they don't have to press the buttons, it's the decision making, it's the recognizing opportunities and all those things. Looks like Ereb here might be in some trouble. ScienceWhizBen doesn't want to overcommit. Ooh.
I mean, they still don't have BKB on Pugna. There's still a lot of opportunities for Dire to get quick picks.
Oh yeah, no, he's 1200 HP. He drops fast.
This Nyx is now hunting. He's going to walk up the high ground into Zoey and Bass. They don't have a sentry down.
Do you have the blink on Tide? Zoey looking for some... very cautious from both teams, just feeding each other out. Is it always this sort of...
Well, these are... It's best of one elimination games.
Of course, yeah, of course.
They're always a bit more nervy than they are normally.
I can taste the adrenaline on the air.
This is their cup final, this match.
Oh yeah, no. The stakes could not be higher. But you can see that in the way they're playing. There's just a lot of like looking at the other team. A lot of discipline from Spectre just to say, nope, I'm just going to go off and farm. I really like this Spectre set. I might have to get the Arcana. There is a fight breaking out mid. The Impaler's this lovely call.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, the Ravage too
Ravage
late.
is okay, but there's no Spectre
There's no follow-up.
thing yet. Just 20 seconds.
You need
still.
to combine. This is a huge win for the Radiant team. Didn't get off global. He was picked off by the axe call. Lovely impale though. Might be enough to save. Oh, the bongo bending. I think Tide is going to go down as well. Oh, that is disastrous for the Dire team.
The bongo for the initial fight was just gorgeous as well. All 3 Dire heroes just standing there being bongoed out of their minds as Axe slowly walks up. Love to see it. But as you say, they're not capable of catching a break, really.
No, you've got so much team fight that you can chain the global into Ravage into Spectre, Haunt, but just not able to get it off.
Zoey now has 13 additional armor on her axe
Because of the dunks?
because of the dunks.
Yeah.
9 dunks at 22 minutes is fucking wild.
I mean, you do have, that is a lot. You do have 2 sources of pure damage in the glaives and the desolate damage,
True.
sorry. So that's something. But
What's dissimulate? I think there's
Dissimulate-
a spell in Dota called dissimulate. but what is it?
dissimulate is
Forge Spirit.
That's the
That's
one.
the one.
Void spirits. Yeah.
dispersion and desolate. So I didn't even pick the right hero. But
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. You're allowed to start.
All right. The train continues. So now they're smoking with no ravage, but they're like, let's go try and find this Faceless Void. Which, given he's not going for a BKB,
Void Spirit is a version of hero green.
which I don't entirely understand, but he's opting for a Manta.
Dire's
But
bottom
I
tower
don't-
has fallen.
I think he's feeling that they're up here. They have. I mean, it's very obvious. If you let a tier 2 tower go for free, it's
Yeah,
like, well, if
you're-
they're not standing there,
You're doing something
there's
else.
very few other places they can be.
Also, it's ambitious when you're missing so many key spells. You're behind and you're missing so many key spells. Like you haven't got Ravage. That's really your big kind of, team fight spell other than global. I mean, it's a tough one.
It's definitely mode desperation. BKB now finished on Pugner, so those easy picks should be gone.
Smoke from the
Smoke
Radiant
up
team.
on them. They see Eaglebot. Going to go back and reclaim control of. Probably just try and get a pick and then take
Vengeance.
control of Dire Shrine into Roche. Matey Potatey would be the perfect start.
Ben's just gonna die. Oh, initiation on Tide Hunter. Ambitious target. They have found Matey Potatey. The Maledictor may be enough. Zoey needs another call, which he has.
Out, so.
The Anchor Smash. Oh, unlucky. I thought he might be able to blink out there, but too quick. Too bloody quick.
And now take Shrine into Roche. A very, very easy game.
How's that Storming Eagle getting on? Manta's done.
Manta is dumb. The
He is ahead of
referee on
Ben
the
at the very
courier.
least. If he somehow makes his way to Ags, there's a possibility he can play this game. But I mean, Faceless Void's so far not opting for Silver Edge, so he will be quite tanky in the Chronos. But it's just it's very hard to, even on even farm, it's hard to outscale a Faceless Void. When you're behind 3,000 net worth, it becomes more like impossible.
You can Manta bait though. I love a Manta bait where you
You do love a bit of Manta.
send an illusion in, force the chrono on the illusion.
I mean, the real answer is you're just going to have to hope they're willing to chrono Matey Potatey and like Avenge or something. Or you have the Venge to save you, so you go in, get chronoed, get swapped out.
Knowingly get
I like-
chronoed. Trusting that Venge is gonna...
But you got to trust that Ereb is going to be playing back enough that he won't get chronoed and he'll get you out.
Yeah, and not walk into the chrono, which I do all the time. So
I mean, with level 1 Venge drop, it very easily could happen.
I've got professional caster Rob and Roll giving me obs tips.
Radiant's bottom tower.
What advice has he provided?
I assume obs, not OBS. Is what he means. Sure, give me some command lines. What's wrong with edge panning? Is that wrong? That's how I move my camera normally.
So edge panning is for observing. It's quite jerky.
Oh, really?
It's fine for when you're just. I don't think it actually matters, but when you watch the professional tournaments, it's all mouse grip. Like they hold down with middle mouse and like very slowly.
Oh,
jerking things
okay.
around.
Yeah, all right. I'll try that. Sorry, guys.
So in team fights, at the very least, that's I think quite good, rather than the twitchiness of.
Yeah.
My camera perspective has been described as sickening in the past. So they have stopped Zoey from going in.
Huge
and
Ravage.
Ravage.
Oh my
yes.
god.
And the
That
silence
is
on the board.
massive.
He has
This
no
could be a
matter.
huge. And they're going to steal the Roche off this as well.
This is the fight. Finish. Okay.
Oh, huge call from Zoey! They could turn it around. No!
No, no.
What is happening?
Oh, I was too busy worrying about scripts to cast that fight, but
Holy
what a
moly.
fight!
What a fight. This is what they needed. This is what I
Almost.
fucking hate about Spectre. You can be getting crushed and suddenly you just get a double kill. You're on a killing spree. Now the game's over.
Almost the huge reinitiation from wow, from I can't even speak. Zoey, sorry, who just got. It was a 4-man call, but just couldn't get those clutch spins in that she needed to close the deal. But Christ, that was a high fight after he's watched that one back. Look at the swing though.
Quite an early global silence, but at the same time that exposed Zoey. Zoey was standing on the dire high ground near where the water spot is. Nyx somehow, I don't know how, spotted her and managed to get a stun on her. So that stopped her from jumping in with her Lotus Orb and catching them out before they can get the Ravage down.
Sure.
And then when the Ravage came down, it was bloody perfect. Cool Llama, basically cocked up by using Manta too early, I think. I mean, he might have manted for the first silence and then got caught on the second one. I don't quite know. I wasn't watching what he was doing, but maybe he had to decide to try and go for the fight rather than go for the Roche, but it was awkward. It was a very, very awkward timing because you're like, the Roche is low enough that you can try for it, but then that kind of shit can happen.
But having an Aegis on Spectre it's a decent Aegis hero. Like it's a it's a chunky hero to get down. You know, it's they're going
the
for
biggest
the
thing
counterplay
is
now.
from the last time I spoke about StormyEagle versus Face's Void, I said he was 3,000 net worth below Void, and now they're dead even.
Yeah.
But Radiant still, I think fairly, Radiant still feel like, as you say, spells are down, time to push the advantage. But they've only got 30 more seconds until Ravage and Spectre ulti's back up.
Radiant's top tower is under
It's
attack.
fucking exhausting not using
You're
Edge
really
Scroll.
losing now.
Yeah, I would personally not do it and tell them to go fuck themselves. But that is professional obsing, I believe, is very nice, smooth camera movements.
No, of course. I just take it for granted, don't you? When
Yeah, absolutely.
When they do it.
Incredibly hard.
oh, we've got team fight breaking out here. Spectre going in. Lovely Ice Path going to catch 2 Ravages there again.
Nice Ravage as well. Can StormyEagle finish this off with Zoey? No, but StormyEagle's going to come back.
And he's still hungry. The Horn is used.
Oh, what a
Good dodge.
It wasn't a Horn. It was a
There you go,
Horn.
Zoey.
Zoe Bast on the run. StormyEagle closing in. Tries to dodge, doesn't quite get it. Chrono is now down. ScienceWhizBen needs to be careful here. Swap is available. They probably could have killed the
What
puck
did
now,
he use
honestly.
Chrono on?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I saw the Ravage.
I didn't see the Chrono either. And I'm pretty sure he was way over here on the lane the entire time. So what did he Chrono?
Then...
Did he Chrono like a Spectre release or something? I'm really confused. Where was the
Average
Chrono?
Morge. Big ups to Average Morgs.
He saw one. He saw one. and
Founding
then probably
member of
heard
this
the noise.
stream.
But the Spectre was not next to him.
Because maybe I just didn't notice the big purple spell in the team fight. But I'm pretty sure he was not near that team fight and Chrono ended up on cooldown. This is it feels like a rare off performance for Cool. I mean, he's doing a very consistent +1 in most of the games we've seen, but this Manta pickup instead of going straight BKB absolutely fucked him in the Roche fight. And now he's not having much impact in this game.
I'm not sure about this Orchid Nex on Spectre. I feel like they've maybe put too many silences in the silence basket.
I agree. I would personally go either Butterfly or Abyssal. Or my dream item Nullifier.
Yeah, I'd probably go Bash and Nullify. That makes a lot of
Nick's looking
sense.
for some content here. ScienceWhizBen possibly. No, He's run to safety,
Radiant's bottom tower
possibly
is under
unknowingly.
siege. Radiant structures have been fortified.
We've got 30
They
seconds.
have got vision of Zoey at the very least. They know some shit is going down, and they have vision of Ben as well.
And Lanyro's fine.
Such an early fucking
Ben.
go from Ereb.
And Lanyro's like,
Oh,
nah,
what
just
is
has
that?
one look at that and goes, nah, mate, you're all right. You're all right, son. We'll write that one off.
I team was to take a bot.
Apologies, mate. I got caught out there, so I was a bit out of position there, mate. I was on me. Zoey with the big call on Tide. The Chrono on
Nice
2.
Chrono.
Big Chrono.
Catches the silencer, which is large.
The Ravage is there, but the BKB is used to dodge it. Zoey in trouble, possibly? No. He's okay. And that's most of the team fight down. And buyback on Silencer. No deaths. Holding the BKB was nice. Managed to avoid the Ravage. Big
Nice
call
call.
again. Oh,
Nice
lovely
swap.
swap. Zoey drops.
What a swap!
Oh, this is great team fight all the way around. StormingEagle going back in. He does have managed to jump out though. Silencer's going to die back. Oh, that's a disaster. Disaster for the Dire boys.
I think this is nearing the end.
Lovely, lovely dancing it out there with the Ags. Just trying to force a mistake.
I think ErebThoron should have bought back like a long time before that fight happens.
Sure.
If he's there in position to get Silencer out of that Chrono, this doesn't feel as dog shit. But because he bought back as like, oh, my team's chronoed, let me buy back,
Sure.
and he just arrived way too late.
Yeah, way too late. DD picked up on Void.
He's got the level 20 talent now as well. Gonna be approaching Milner very fast. His damage is disgusting at the moment. Just the most broken talent a Dota has ever had is the level 20 Faceless Void talent. You gotta love it. It used to be 120 as well.
Yeah,
Fucking imagine that.
they nerfed it. I remember.
Wait till they nerf it to the ground like they nerfed Fire Spirit's DPS.
Oh.
Down from the dizzy heights of 60 to 25.
They've already put his time walk into his shard time walk into the fucking dirt. So I don't know how much more they're going to take before he's back to being
This is
relatively
smooth.
balanced. But I think just the fundamental nature of the hero is he will win every 1v1 pos 1. So he's always going to be relevant.
Nyx fancies himself here. Guys, I found him! I found him! Goes in, the specs
what a
they're gonna
play,
get him
yes,
off!
man.
Lovely. Lovely execution. And that was only an Axe, right? Yeah, it wasn't a real Horde.
Yeah, that was only the axe.
Shadow Step, it's called. Never remember the name of these
Playing
fancy
from the
shard
board.
spells.
Lost in the ground.
Meanwhile, in the top line, ScienceWhizBen has
Level,
found,
MP.
whiffs the Ice Path, but the Maledict is there.
Are they gonna ravage this?
Doesn't look like doesn't need
How
to.
does he walk? How does he walk away from that? Was that because they missed the ice path?
They
What actually
whiff.
happened there?
They whiff their stuns. Nothing for the Bongo to bounce to. The Ice Pass was off the mark. Possibly worried about a counter initiation. Y.O.S.O. And StormingEagle does starting to look a little bit scary.
He's kept up with Faces Void ever since the good team pilot Roche. He has been up there with Faces Void.
Is
But
he-
as we said, this Orchid is maybe putting a hat on a
Ooh,
hand.
this could be big here. Breaks. The initiation with a Spectre. That's
Nice.
huge.
No.
They're making it look easy.
Double maybe for
StormingEagle
Lanyro.
is going to take out this Witch Doctor,
He's
surely.
managed it.
Standing
He's
in the
managed it.
fucking
Ravage is
fire.
there. Catches just the Witch Doctor, though. Oh, no, it does catch ScienceWhizBen on the side. But Nyx pays
Still
with
doesn't
his
use
life.
the board yet.
Oh, my God. I'm loving these Nyx Spectre pickoffs. Making it look easy. I think the problem also with Spectre into Void is, yeah, Void loves to chrono carries because, you know, you're helpless in them. But with the dispersion and how tanky you are generally, and the blade mail, like, you know, you're quite a hard hero to chunk down.
Yeah, agreed. It's not easy, and like I said, he's not going for a silver edge or anything, so it will remain an issue for the entire game. Is how do you actually burst this Spectre?
And there's a talent for even more dispersion, damage reflection. It's not like a chrono and anti-mage where you're just like perfect, or a PA. It's a a tough one to bring down. I was all in on Radiant winning about 10 minutes ago. I really think this is... I might even favour the Dire, honestly. Like, they've just been executing so confidently, and our blessed Radiant boys do look shaken by that.
I think one of the bigger issues is ScienceWhizBen has fallen off very hard. TheBastMaster just got owned by illusions alone. That's unfortunate. Yeah, ScienceWhizBen is not having much impact anymore. But that's the life of a pugner. He did his job, and now he's trying to pass. He's passing on the baton to the rest of his team. But they're making some slip ups. Like,
Yeah,
sometimes your face is where it gets picked off in a small cap. That shit does happen. But does that means you probably don't want to be standing by where their tier 2 mid used to be, right?
Sure.
But they were, and they compounded the problems. They compounded the mistakes. If they do lose this game, they'll watch back that first Roche fight with tears in their eyes, though.
You were gifted a sub, I believe, from Select from us. Or Select from user, sorry.
Equals almost finished this
From
goal.
2 lines.
God knows what that's going to help him do.
This is
another
a
very low
video
damage
game
item.
soundtrack. So I'm hoping I won't get
I think it's fine.
copy striked, given that you would
It's
hear
fine.
it in the game.
It's not astonishing.
Played
it is fine, but
it's very
he needs
fine.
to really,
It's an original
really
soundtrack from the
build
game.
some-
It's not.
His
music
next
they
item
like.
has to be really fucking sexy. If he goes like hard
Yes,
after this,
it's either Abyss or Nullifier, really.
I mean, I mean, the process in
it probably should be Nullifier against Pugna, just
Twitch,
so you can stick on a target.
I think doesn't just mute
without
it
being
now.
disrupted.
I can't remember what they do. It does now. They
Or
changed
possibly
it
a
slightly.
fight in the top jungle.
Ooh,
It's
Almost.
real. Kill it.
almost. I could feel the cogs in his brain whirring. Do I chrono this? Nick's looking for another pick off here. Spotted Zoey. I can hear him screaming, guys, we got one here.
Honestly, I think Radiant need to pick up a gem. Their map control is not what it should be for
My
like what they're trying to do right now. And that's because they
a legal
can't be
counsel
sure of where
Bob
this Nyx
has
is
assured me I
without
won't
a
be
massive
copy striked for
overinvestment
this
in
music.
sentries. Oh, here comes the smoke in. They're going to catch two.
Zoey could initiate
The
here.
Ravage is so slow.
It's not.
They
It's
will
still not
Snipe
used.
GrumpyNerd.
Oh, nice ball.
Lovely call. The
Nice
global's there.
Jakiro's
Where is this chrono?
isolated.
Still on the high ground. Jakiro's going to drop. This is a lovely fight from the Dire boys.
This is
No buybacks on either of those
be a-
supports.
be a
Roche is up.
choke. Roche is up.
Ravage
Yeah.
still available. Chrono still available. And BKB also still online for Void.
Honestly, probably not. Probably respawns are low enough from the two supports that they can't do Roche right now. Their Roche damage is not astonishing.
That's quite good with Manta and Spectre.
It's alright, but it's not fast enough.
They can probably do it in like 20 seconds. So, you know, if there's a bit of cock up from Radiant, then they could finish it in time.
Yeah, true.
But these graphs
Bringing
plummeting
now,
again.
though. They've also got a fuck ton of minus armor, but the tide isn't turning up.
Well,
I guess the minus armor doesn't really
they
matter.
fancy the Roche. They fancy the Kongor. Do
Tide
I
is
know
just-
about this?
Happily to play mids, knowing his team's doing Roche, and
If they went
him
right
being there is
now-
selling this so well. I don't think they think about Roche at all.
No, I think you're right.
They're like, this Tide's sitting mid, chucking out Qs. There's no way he'd be doing that if they're Roshing.
That's what I meant, Naomi.
I think he meant it now, but it's a bit too late.
Ooh.
Whoa,
That
Zoey.
was a good escape from Eagle.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Strag,
main
for the sub.
entrance went out the side entrance.
Prime Gaming. Any Prime Waves in the chat? Any Prime Waves?
And that is Shard finished, done on the Spectre as
Interesting
well.
that he backpacked his Orchid instead of his Blade Mail. I mean, I kind of get why, but why did you buy this Orchid, brother? Alright, let's go instead of the Ultimate Orchid.
That's smooth. I'll just follow a hero portrait.
I mean, I can see why he went the Orchid, because he can't have his silencer drop global silence every time he tries to go for one of these like support pickoffs. But Abyssal would have worked just as well, without being as counterable.
In my simple brain, I figured video game soundtracks would be safer to stream because, well, otherwise you couldn't stream the game as the.
Oh, that is number 25 Dark
and
Spectre.
developers presumably want you to stream the game, unless you muted the game when you streamed
better.
it.
I presume the illusion damage is stronger for the way they're playing. Gives them a bit more of that pick-off potential.
Oh yeah, true. Ted's
Go for the dispersion.
big. Jumped in on the illusion.
They didn't use anything.
Didn't commit
just
anything
cool.
big, but it just puts you on edge. It just puts you on edge a little bit. They fooled me. Not second guessing yourself.
Scardy finished on Spectre.
It's the real Spectre bot. 3 minutes on that Aegis. Plenty of time. Will allow fuck. Alright, it's just me just doing some modding on my other monitor. Really love this, but I'm jealous of this Spectre set. I think it looks super pretty. I love the red. I love red generally.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
This feels like a slow death at the moment for Radiant.
But they still have not landed a Chrono in the past few fights.
It's
He's just
true.
either not been in position or the jump has been too good from Dire, which is why again, Radiant need to get a gem. If they're losing the vision wall, they have to do something to actually help their Faceless Void find the picks, or to avoid them being picked off in the first place.
I just think this adds vibes to the game.
So this is a little neat play. They will be able to force out the glyph, and that glyph won't be refreshed again. That's quite a big thing to force.
Yeah. And Spectre
Wraith Pack totem down.
chipping away as well.
Bottom tower is under siege.
Very true. Spectre's playing bot.
So you've got
Has fallen instructions.
So that is the Range Rax Gossen.
Has been destroyed.
okay.
Zoey was
Yeah.
ready to go for that jump there.
I mean, they're standing so close together. This Venge and this Silencer are like pixel
And just
perfect.
playing so aggressively for no fucking reason.
Did you want to swap in the axe? Is that one?
No, it's just he's just
Top
up.
buildings are going down.
I mean, they're just basically trading racks here.
So they're not really getting Everett.
Radiant's bottom barracks has been destroyed.
This is going dog shit really fast. Okay, they got the jump on Silencer.
Proto
Chrono's in.
used. Big on Silencer.
Swaps out the Faceless Void, which does nothing, and gets himself killed as well. What was that?
The Ravage is there as well. But
He
the
does
both
have
BKB'd.
Aegis, so he's
He
not-
does have Aegis. It's hard to pick up. That Blade Mail
Oh,
does
he's
so
killing everyone.
much.
He is going to kill
The
everyone.
Spectre does not take prisoners. The Silence there as well. Unbelievable fight from the Dire. They do lose Aegis, but he had 2 minutes left anyway. And the creeps are
And
going to
they're
take
gonna
this
get the
Medirex
knockback.
spot. Huge.
Radiant's bottom barracks is
Surprised no one bought back.
Two buybacks granted from our friends on the Dire, but yeah, it was a not a productive Ravage. Unfortunately, all of the key targets were BKB'd at the time. You know.
Just a lovely bit of desperation Dotes to Radiant, is what I'd
Yeah.
call that. They're like, we're fucking getting ratted, we're losing bot racks, let's just go in and see what happens. And what happens is they get buybacks forced. So that's their hope. If they do that again, they won't have to worry about the buyback global silence drop. And then it's a
True.
bit easier to focus this Spectre down.
So it was Silencer and Venge that bought back. Yeah.
Silencer and Venge on the dieback. Venge because for some reason he decided to just kill himself and swap himself into Chrono.
Yeah, that was.
And what happens? Faceless Void at 10,000 move speed just jogs back across and kills them both. Still, that is Aeon done on Venge now as well, so he can't really be bursted.
Is Robbie? If you're still here, how are you still doing casting?
Llama has woken up to the
What's-
danger.
what's the
Finally, he's
situation
going for Silver Edge.
prediction. Bloodthorn on Spectre, is it? Yeah.
Ravage up in 20 seconds, and they aren't. They haven't really been pressured at all whilst I was down, but it is going to be smoke.
All big ultis up in seconds.
I mean, they're just all they see right now is this silencer sitting top clicking creeps, and that's what they're going to go for. Zoey's drawn the line, down mid, and then hooking left.
Venge not in a position to help, in a position to die though. This is going to pop the smoke. Llama must have noticed. Perhaps not.
Llama has no idea.
Your smoke has been popped, friend. Oh, they thought they were in there.
Thought they were next to the Knicks. What a shame.
What a shame.
You just finished the Bloodthorn. I'm intrigued to see what you're spending this 5.4k gold on.
Mm.
Great. Please tell us.
Really.
Butterfly? Heart?
I mean, you're replacing the blade mail presumably.
Yeah, but that does.
So I think butterfly or abyssal makes the most sense.
Yeah. Yeah, Abyssal's a good shout, actually. I don't know why, I just don't see Spectre as a basher hero in my head for some reason.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't feel right sometimes, but she has become one at the very least. And now smoke from 3 Heroes of Dire.
I think.
They're gonna find GrumpyNerd. It's not a bad kill to start with.
I think mainly because the
He's-
bash. Yeah, this is a kill on GrumpyNerd. Might can you get it solo? Spectre not interested?
Don't think
Oh, no.
Spectre needs to be. Spectre's
Real
found
hot
very good
news.
kills.
Void.
Void is gonna
Why
drop
is Void
here.
not PKBing or
Oh my
mantering or
god.
anything?
Oh.
Fucking Christ, that lad. Give me fucking heart pressure. Heart attack.
What is it? Oh,
Bastard.
the eagle is so tricksy. No, I think Butterfly's good. I mean, Spectre does rely quite a lot on the illusions, so you want stats. The issue with... Oh, not the lyric song. I better skip this one because we're casting. This is a cracking song, though.
Music wild cast. This is unorthodox.
The design decision. It just gives it a bit of Caribbean vibe in the background. Keeps the
Well, we
spirits up.
needed that.
I think that's what the Dota scene has been missing.
Yeah, I mean, Y.O.S.O has not really done a huge amount of pop.
Y.O.S.O doesn't need to. Y.O.S.O might as well play as a POS 5 and not
might as
worry about any of these other fucking items. All he has to
Just
do
global.
is die in Chrono and buy back.
Yeah.
If he went on Aeon Disc, he would actually be perfect. If he just went Aeon Disc so he survives Chrono and then pops ulti.
I don't know how I feel about this Orchid on Silencer, on a hero that already has 2 silencers. Feels like that's...
I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's something that Silencer players used to do. Maybe it's not good anymore. I don't know. But
Ags made you do double damage when people were silent.
yeah, that's when it used to be good. I mean, again, they do have the gem now on Zoey. So finally, they're like, okay, we're getting owned on Vision.
Really
Like,
awesome
absolutely
Bob.
destroyed on Vision because of this fucking Nyx hero. Time start gemming it up.
And that was that. We've gone for the backtrack on Void.
Wait, the cavernous gap between Spectre and Void now?
Gee, look at these
He
graphs.
did not end up going for the Silver Edge. He decided to instead go for Scotty.
Dota
So-
Plus has a 91% win chance for the Dire team, and Roche is up. Provides an Ags.
Skepta. That would be for Venge for sure. Actually, wait.
Hyde's got one.
It might be for Silencer.
8 is
Where's
Ags
the
and
Silencer
bottom
one
moon
do?
shard.
AoE last word's pretty
He's
good.
getting Abyssal.
Yeah, because he's close to the. It's understandable, and he's closing in on the last word mute talent, which is very good. But I still think Venge is probably stronger.
Oh. Trouble for ScienceWhizBen.
Didn't even stick around to
We'll just
finish
give
it.
it
It's like
sticks
my
and that,
illusions
yeah.
will sort that out.
It doesn't need to.
Chad mentality.
And now he just keeps playing
Moon
bots
shard.
with this shrine up, feeling pretty safe. And whenever his team sees them walk back like this, they can start threatening Roche. and they can just repeat over and over again. Yeah, I noticed that as well, Larry. It was a very unfortunate one. So Pugna BKB to get rid of the silence and realised he can't decrep himself because he's BKB'd.
BKBs, yeah.
So just dies. Still, 4
easy
heroes back,
mistake.
go into Roche.
What a turnaround, though. They were really just hemorrhaging money for what, 30 minutes, really. And then
So Y.O.S.O has chosen to take the axe for himself to make his net worth look a bit less dog shit on the end screen. Aegis for Spectre, Cheese for Tide. Very fair.
very fair indeed.
So.
That's
Phases
bad
boy
to say
going
that.
refresher. Won't help all that much right now from the way the game's going. It's not like he's failing to kill his targets in Chrono, it's just he can't Chrono Spectre. And he's
Sure.
still going to have to just go in and Chrono Silencer.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
But at the very least it will give him a second chance to try and get Spectre in one of them. Just a very, very hard Faces Void game with this Venge.
Queued up the refresher rule.
Radiant's top
He
tower
wants to go for the big play.
I think they probably have to. They don't have another player who can do a big play. Like Zoey has had an absolutely dominant early game,
Oh yeah, huge.
which was the main reason why they were rolling as hard. But this is what Axe will do. Axe and Pugna will both fall off very hard, and now it's all on Void, and that's not pleasant. You want someone else to go in and initiate for you, so you get to select your Chrono a bit better. You don't want to be the one having to just wildly jump in and hope you catch Revenge +1. Still, the Eagle's gone up high ground now. I think he can just sit up there and click it. I don't think he needs to be
Yeah,
this
he's
afraid.
a little bit anxious at the moment.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I love the comms there. Smoke for the Dire team. Silencer already broke it. Y.O.S.O already broke
Yeah,
it.
so it's very nice
Taking
blink
creeps.
from Zoey.
Haunt committed. This
He
might
keeps
have
all
been
away.
premature.
Point is down.
The tip on Zoey, why?
Because she blinked out of the
Oh, okay,
stun.
right,
It was
right,
very, very smooth play.
Oh, I see. Well, it wasn't a sarcastic tip. It was a
No,
genuine.
it was that
genuine
was a nice
tip.
blink tip.
Okay. I want to see.
That was a big old tip. Right. When is Evil gonna grow a pair of bollocks and get up that high ground?
Well, I mean, they're down a haunt now. That's the ish. Like the tide didn't blink Ravage in, which I'm guessing is what
When
they
is
were
Evil gonna
expecting.
buy this
Stormy
edition?
was
I'm
expecting to
wondering
do.
if it's be another 1,000 away.
So by the time Horns is up, Aegis will be down. So if they are going to wait, it will be a very long old wait. I think again they can just fucking walk high ground. It's at 1:30 left on Aegis. I don't see how they killed the Spectre twice.
It adds drama, Miles.
So I suppose high ground is where you... They did have a game where they
Caribbean
should have
drama.
won yesterday and ended up
Men of
losing in a very
culture.
tense late game situation. So maybe a little bit frightened of the high ground now.
This time they really don't have. What is this courier doing?
Has fallen.
Really
They see the vision.
They have
Shadow
quite a lot
step
of margin
used.
of error.
They've breached the high ground. Arab cancels the blink.
Tower is down.
Tower has been destroyed.
But Eagle's only got a minute left
Y.O.S.O
on this
from
one,
the
so
low
he's
ground,
willing to
chipping
just
away.
stick in.
Radiant's middle barracks
He's buying the entire Abyssal, apart from the recipe, which he's decided he doesn't need to buy yet.
He's sending his courier back for it, I guess.
1 second, sorry.
He
Fixing
hasn't
the.
bought it yet.
No, he hasn't. Curious. It's always curious. Still, that's
He hasn't got
tier
enough
3 down.
stuff possible. That's probably why. Well, it's just a wasted Aegis.
Seconds left. Does have Hornet in 5.
Now, I'm pretty sure the lads lost yesterday because they wasted an Aegis. So they clearly haven't learned a lesson.
Oh, it is a best. We have to give them a little bit of slack because it's a best of 1. But I agree that the lack of urgency throughout the whole game, that they just use 2 big ultis. We'll let them come back up. We'll be sporting about it, you know.
When the Aegis goes down, I'll be furious.
Well, the Aegis is about to go down, so.
I know. As in, this is it always happens for some reason. Aegis goes down, and it's almost like the Aegis going down noise is like a battle horn for the
To
game.
go, yeah.
And they're just like, all right, lads, Aegis down, let's go.
That's the cue.
2 minutes 30 seconds till tier 5 items. Refresher orb done on Tide. Holy fuck, that's going to be hard to fight into. And closing in on the 25 of Silencer.
Give the cheese to someone else and put your boots back. I don't think you need the cheese on. Maybe he needs it for the mana.
He probably does need it for the mana,
Yeah,
honestly.
okay, fair enough.
But I don't think he needs the hood, honestly.
Yeah, it seems like just not having boots. I know it's not a long walk, but they've got slows and stuff. You're not going to be able to move.
Eagle's just in their base. If they just fucking went for that right now, and he
Psych him out.
dies, like,
No Aegis.
yeah. There's just, why is he so much more aggressive when he has no Aegis? Ashwin's right, it's the battle horn.
I think it's about because they're ashamed. They're like, oh god, we did whatever it was. Is it 5 minutes these days?
Something like that, yeah.
But with 5 minutes, I was thinking,
What
oh,
we
the
did?
commitment.
He has decided it's time, and now
Oh, the
he's
shadow
back
step in and
again.
out. Shadow step in and out. It's just a bait. It's just a bait, trying to force something. If you can force a chrono, that's what you want, right? That's what you want.
It's
a
like
blink
torturing
out.
ants is all this is. He just occasionally, every now and then, he sends in the big lads to just scare them a bit, and then backs off until they forget about him, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's back in.
Remember, chat, this is a elimination game, so we could be
He's
one
worried at any
team
moment
fight away
this
from
void can
saying
go and get,
goodbye
like, 2
to a
kills.
team.
And I can understand he wants to wait for a refresher orb so he feels more confident fighting, but they could just go for shit.
They're getting rags.
Shadow step only, no haunt committed. I
They're
does have
slowly getting
refresher
his range
ravage.
rags.
Barracks is under attack.
He got it.
Radiant's middle barracks has been destroyed.
Flicker.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Flicker really the best time.
It's just shocking.
How do I look at Radiant? How do I look at the neutrals they've got?
Just
gotta click
click,
on each
if
one
you
and
open the
click
shop,
on
go
one
to
of the
neutrals, and then click on a Radiant hero. It'll be Radiance.
Oh,
Oh, they got a jump on Tide.
they've got tied. That is the worst target.
I think they've potentially had enough.
This might
They
be
are
more
gonna
fatigue
now-
It's
than
just a bloody disgrace.
Shadow
Oh,
step
he's
is
in.
committed.
He's got Witch Doctor. It finally happened.
A kill has been acquired.
Right, maybe we're gonna get a go.
Barracks is being attacked.
Oh!
Lord in heaven.
And now
Oh,
Ravage.
Lord in heaven.
And
He
the
didn't even
refresher.
leave me. What is he doing?
Bless him. It's just people.
Oh my
Clip it.
god.
Clip it and ship it.
This has been so bad.
I just think it's-
Zoe's playing well, and I think Jakira is also playing okay.
Lovely ice bath. But
Everyone else is so shit.
Aeon Disc kicks in. Fast
Vector's
to
in on the
fall.
back,
Storming
slaying
Eagle.
noobs. Vector's backing out.
This could be a
Yeah,
dieback
really
on Void. Ravage again. Oh no, this is it. Surely game.
That's a
125,
dieback
no
on Void.
faceless Void.
Well, Floyd gets an instant LVP.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ending KBJ.
I just think the fatigue and the nerves just properly skies the chrono. I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
I just don't know why they never tried to kill Eagle Top after the Aegis.
Sure.
Like, it's not a massively likely play, sure, but
Gotta do something, right?
it's the play you need to make.
Was that 4 or 5 buybacks? Anyway, a lot of buybacks. Eagle down for 90 seconds. They found Bast. Bast to go down again. Didn't quite the distance on Zoey to find
Drop
it.
in that miss
Hugnall.
on the impale on a stationary target. Can they kill Ben?
I think Ben surely dies here. Eagle not even interested, just goes straight for the racks here.
Honestly, what is this non-calling?
You can probably tap, and there.
Zoey, the only one
There it
doing
is.
anything in the game and calling GG.
So we unfortunately have to say goodbye now to Too Hot for Dota.
Saying goodbye to Too Hot for Dota, yeah.
Wish them a very safe flight back.
I don't know who their coach is. I'm gonna say it was Snoog.
Snoog.
So Snoog's team has been eliminated.
And Scipio's
And-
Helm and Joys brace
They will
themselves.
advance.
Yeah, they will advance
To what?
to the
What's
lower
their
bracket
advancing team?
tiebreaker game.
Round 4.
They will be
Or-
fighting
Which
against either Wogan's winners or 4'5", whatever, 3 billionaires. That team.
Or it. 5, 4'3", 1 billionaires. Maybe.
Have we got time for a post game interview before this kicks off?
No, we're going straight into
Go
it.
straight in. All right. Well, thank you to, congratulations to Scipio, Helm. Enjoy whatever it is, and commiserations to Too Hot for Dota. You played admirably. You crushed the early game. Didn't quite have the minerals needed to close it out though. That's excellent resilience from Helm Enjoyers. Can't remember these fucking team names to save my life.
So Nesk's team advances. Never thought I'd be saying that.
Yeah, we had some rough
Get
meat
into the
games.
broadcast channels, didn't he?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Total broadcast channels, join.
So we've got a rarity here. Wogan's winners have a Katie as a stand-in.
I'm gonna
Katie.
say that's not a good pickup. I'm gonna go on the record and saying that might be an error.
They got actually Katie?
Actually,
Or-
Katie. Pink Panda 710.
Oh, I see. Well, Katie didn't show up to my wedding, so let's see if she can show up to this game today.
I saw her apologising in your chat earlier for that as well. It's very funny.
Yeah.
For not turning up to your wedding.
Apparently she had a sister or some bullshit. You could always have more sisters.
Just absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish.
Wish her all the best. Right, I'm gonna get a glass of whiskey. You guys talk about the draft.
Wish her all the best.
In her future endeavours.
Right, we can chat amongst ourselves. Finally, that old fuck is gone.
Yeah, we always just end up with some old bastard doing all the talking. What a waste of
So
time.
what I don't understand. What the fuck does that team name mean?
5'4", 1 billionaires.
Yeah,
Not a clue.
it doesn't. I looked at it for like 20 minutes earlier. I could not make head nor tail of it. Obviously, 4'3", that's a thing.
Seconds to go.
And you know, I just don't know. Do you know what? I'm gonna say I don't know. I thought they were maybe going for the old 4 something and 1 something else.
We have an
But they've
explanation,
gone
and
for 5 and
it's far more boring than you could ever imagine.
right.
It's from a random Magic the Gathering card generator thing, I think. Oh no,
Right.
Bean's come with another explanation. So the question is, would you rather be 7 foot, 6'4", and have is that a 10,000 or a 4'3" billionaire? Okay, so they're 4'3".
This is a stupid
Billionaires.
question.
I'd rather be a 4'3" billionaire.
I would rather be a 4'3" billionaire.
Who would ever choose to be 7 foot with no money? 7 feet is miserable.
That's not a good option. I would rather be small than really tall. Like, fuck being 7 foot. Like, at least if you're 4 foot, like, every plane seat is business class.
That's
a good way of
quite
looking at it.
refreshing way of looking at
Yeah.
it.
No one gives a fuck if you're Warwick Davis size. If you're a
No,
billionaire.
in fact, it's almost like if you're like chilling around the like mid to low 5 foot, then like it's not great. But if you're like low 4 foot, you're basically like a celebrity, effectively. Like
You're being chilling.
there's not that many people who are like that.
10 seconds to go. 5.
Isn't Bob already 5'4"? Yeah, Bob's 5'4". Average height is not like boring. It's just 4'3" is pretty badass.
You're not quite small enough to be professionally small. It's like Warwick Davis is professionally small. Like, he can play small characters.
I have no idea what I'd do with $1 billion or quid. I just like I can't even think of ways to spend my money now. And
Yeah, I mean,
I don't have things that I could want. I mean, with $1 billion, you could have pretty much anything.
but even if you spend money, it's a pain in the ass to actually do it. Like, for example, if you want, maybe you want to have a nice bathroom in your house. Like, that's a fucking pain in the ass to sort out a bathroom. It's not like you just throw money at it. You've got to pick the shit and give them all the fucking technical measurements, and everything takes time, and there's logistics, and it's just a faff.
I think, I mean, from my perspective, just having enough money to not need to work would be pretty like.
Oh, that would be
But
great.
like not
freedom.
not have like still do something with your life, but just not need to like grind away.
Yes, Xerxes.
That's like you couldn't really want that much more than that. I don't have any desire to be some fucking Monopoly man.
Sure.
Just want to not be unhappy. That's it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a good strat to aim for. The old not be unhappy strat. That's good. Juice banned again. Lads rate it. Lads rate it.
The lads have gone for the old first phase void. That's fair enough. The Night Stalker is strong.
So Wogan's winners will not have access to their arguably most signature hero of Death Prophet, which has been how they have wanted to play most games, is first phasing a DP and then building around that hero, either in the offlane or in mid.
Is it a respect ban of the DP?
It is a genuine respect ban, because that is their bread and butter. Particularly, Death Prophet Faceless Void has been something they go to quite a lot. It's what arguably got them the upset versus Bommy's B's team yesterday.
Sand Coogan.
So I presume that'll be
thank you.
GrumpyNerd's hero on the POS 3. As they've removed his signature hero in the Hoodwink.
Is the image they put for their banner one of those like auto-generated ones?
It's probably the auto-generated by it.
What's it
Right.
called?
So interesting.
Ursuline will do very well top lane against Sand King.
Yeah. This looks like an early game
And
team.
honestly, Night Stalker Snapfire will probably do quite well against Lich and Faceless Void.
You can come online real early with these heroes if you want to.
Second.
Like, this is a Death Ball diving towers team.
I mean, you have a last pick on Woga's winners, so they can get a very good mid for the game in. So they probably want to pick that POS 4 now.
Just lock in the Leshrac, win the game.
Leshrac on Dire?
On Radiant.
Do you think Leshrac is particularly good versus their team? I know he's really good at the moment. I fucking see him in every pub.
I just like Leshrac, mate.
He's just cringe.
That's
He's
mostly it.
fucking
I mean,
cringe.
there are definitely some advantages. You know, he can deal damage when being under the silence. He's quite a get-in hero to go with the others.
Yeah.
I think Ursa is maybe a bit of a weakness, but you can build stuff. You can build a good Scepter and Eggs, and
Sure.
you should be fine.
I think Elder Titan, Sky. Elder Titan or Sky would not be bad here as POS 4.
Oh my fucking god! That is a stream snipe.
That
Yeah.
has to be.
You
Clearly.
best not be listening, lads. I know it's
So they're either
Donation
holding their
game.
POS 4 for the last pick, or they're hiding where that Lesh can go. Because obviously you could be running POS 4 as well.
Seconds to go.
But it would feel weird if they picked their mid now and saved their last pick for their POS 4 when they know what every single lane is.
It could also be a pick ban, because Lesh, I think, with the pace of the Dire team, pretty scary.
But they would have.
They
This
didn't
was
have a
their
good way
last
of
pick
pushing
before the
towers.
banning phase, so they could have just banned it if they wanted to ban it.
Oh, okay, sure.
So they do believe in this Lesh. I think Sky was a very good pick here. It would have done so well against Lion and Ursa, and combos with Chrono pretty well.
So they clearly think it's core Leshrac based on their bans.
They do think it's core Lesh, which means they've saved their POS 4, which is Gakeus' hero, and Jake is one of the better players on that team, and he has had big performances in the past, so it makes a little bit of sense to save last pick for him if you think he's going to absolutely pog off. But I don't think this is a game where a POS 4 is what wins the game. Nightstalker and Ursa are very good at shutting down those squishy backline heroes.
Seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Still, they'll be revealing their mid here so they can then decide do they want to send Lesh against it.
I was gonna say I really like Sky here, but for the Radiant team, not for the Giant team. But
So do you want to run Lesh against Sky mid? I don't know if you do.
no, probably not.
I think, I mean, to be honest, a lot of heroes are going to struggle against Sky. I don't think it's worth jiggling up the draft just because you don't want to
True.
lane against Sky, because that's just going to be the case for most people.
Time to select.
Surely
That is
a
not the
possible.
pick.
No.
No, not the pick.
It
Not
feels
the
like
Rubik
it's gonna
curse.
be
Woe
dumped by
God is Faceless Void.
Bleak.
The things you just love to see. Woe God is Faceless Void. That remains to be seen.
Who's 4 tapped?
I respect the lose
taps
big
one of
pick.
Wogan's
That is a
tracks.
cool Rubik set. I'll give him that. He's got this kind of toy soldier thing going on. I've never seen that, I don't think.
So what we can do now is, because he's last picked Rubik, we start him off on a diss on. Because
Yeah.
he's already fucking thrown the game
He's
for his
thrown the
team.
game.
Because he's sat there through the entire draft going, don't worry guys.
I'm going to
Don't
clutch
worry.
this.
I'm going to clutch this. Pick me Rubik. So unless he
Against
really
this
fucking
team.
turns up, the only place he goes is from a diss onto an LVP.
I mean, there are no bad spells to steal from Lion, but what are you gonna steal from Ursa or Nightstalker? You know.
What are you going to do with those
yeah,
that
no,
goes
I
at you?
know. Yeah.
And their damage into Chrono is not fantastic either.
No,
The good thing is their high ground defense is very good. So if they do scale into the late game, which they do pretty well, they should be able to buy the time to get there. But it's well known that the Rubik pick in a best of one do or die situation in the pro scene is a fucking loss every single time.
Last match's Faceless Void loss. Will he turn that streak around?
He won with Faces Void yesterday, to be fair. It doesn't include lobby games for some reason. Well, actually, I know why it doesn't include lobby games, but
Lose Bick. Lose Bick.
it is a fucking lose pick.
Right, on your dire team you have a Dumble Frog on your carry Ursa, Luke, Cargo Luke, Third Luke, LDC Luke on Snapfire, BleakGiant on your offlane Nightstalker, DanielTheWise on your mid Skyreth Mage, and Knock on your POS 4 Lion, I guess?
Feels that way, doesn't it? But I think it's POS 5. Just because I feel like Snapfire makes a lot more sense in the offlane, but he has
It
just
definitely
used
has more regen though.
Knock has just used his Fairy Fire. So yeah, but unfortunately I've adopted this team
Oh, I see, right.
through
I was like,
pure
what?
accident.
I was like, I didn't understand.
So Wogan's winners, they go into every fight with my name on their lips.
That's beautiful.
It's almost time for
And,
everyone to die.
Looks like we may have a meeting of the minds here at this.
It's gonna be a plague special on the team that
Brilliant.
is doing it for
Oh
play.
God has preemptively leveled his escape spell. That's a good shout. Good
Nice.
jump. Good jump.
Well played, Woe God.
Battle begins.
Right, two runes apiece.
He hasn't organised. Supposed to have organised that like 6 weeks ago.
A bit like Sussy Sundays.
Yeah.
Rip Sussy Sundays.
Sausage Sundays.
Like for 2 weeks. Even fucking Town of Salem lasted longer.
Who is four tapped? Someone I know.
Tapped is one of Wogan's American friends.
Right. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is how this
And
works.
he's
the
been
DP
he's
spammer.
been very good on Death Prophet, and I've not seen him on anything else.
Okay. Knock on pos 5 line. This is a double stun. This is a double stun, mate. Go for that.
I mean, Leshrac and DP are effectively the same hero.
Yeah, honestly.
They're pushy heroes. Pushy aura heroes. Stand near me, you
But I'd
die.
say Lesh is quite a bit harder.
Yeah, I would
Death
say
Prophet.
Lesh is. Although he's just over-tuned at the moment. Like his, he gets like a, I think it's a bloodstone I've seen him get. But he just,
It is.
You
He
can't-
is the only Bloodstone builder
you
remaining.
can't kill him. He just heals
punch foot.
from you standing next to him. Ridiculous.
I don't think Pudge even bothers to build Bloodstone. All he needs is Eternal Shroud. Plus his
I
talent.
think I saw like one of the international games have a Bloodstone.
I'm sure that some Pudges do, but for like a core item, I think it's only Lesh.
Luke is quite good on his Snapfire. It's probably his best hero.
I haven't even noticed Luke playing heroes apart from Lone Druid and doing that poorly.
Gru.
Not really sure what the game plan is here for Ursa. He's just sort of jumped in for no reason. He's gonna perish. Got a bit too excited with the All Fury stretch stacks there.
Sometimes you just like seeing the big numbers.
Sometimes GrumpyNerd just doesn't like caustic finale against melee heroes.
I think the W may have been a panic level because of the fight.
Could be. Although I'm sure he got it after he killed Ursa.
But that's the point, right? He's worried about Lion killing him, so he just panic levels W.
See,
Oh, DanielTheWise putting in the
GrumpyNerd, no.
putting in the chirps in the
Grumpy
midline.
Nerd has killed himself in return.
I think he is.
He does
this
have his W actually. He's away.
Where's sentry? No sentry.
Yeah,
be
already used
your,
one
What
sentry.
a stun!
your second blood. Wait, when did Ursa die? I don't even remember that happening.
Ursa
died
was.
Well,
we
I
just,
don't know why I say actually died top. Of course he fucking died top. He just dived in because he got like 3 or 4 stacks on.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
yeah. No,
sentry.
I remember you saying that. Sorry, yeah. It's been a long day.
Alright, here's the
bit-
test of a carry.
bit
How many of these
senile.
CS did he get on the tower?
I'm getting a bit senile.
Misses one.
I agree with that.
Line
Knox
out.
Jets in the second, gets in the first one. Nice, that was smooth. Don't hit at all on that one. Very good.
Oh!
Misses it. Just clicks the wrong crew. Misses another one. Oh, Dumble. Dumble's having a nightmare. Test of a carry, and he has failed.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That never gets old. Whew. Lizard was
did
a
get the
big time
D-ward.
big time flaming double yesterday. Oh, he can't even get
This
the
is
last
again.
down. He's literally failing to farm the jungle, something which should be impossible.
Radiant's
He's under
doing
a lot of
better in these
pressure.
lanes than I thought they should have been doing. Though for bot lane, of course, the pain is yet to come.
The pain comes at night, you mean?
The pain comes at night.
Sure,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I mean, Night Stalker's not a great laner, like until the first night, and then it gets
basically.
it gets a bit spooky. But he is a very do nothing.
He hasn't. Has he got boots coming out at the moment? So he does have his boots coming out. So it will be a very free kill on Lich in the first night time, basically.
Or would it be a very free kill on Snapfire now? Or that time walk on the bash!
Bash saved that kill. So it was a nice time walk. I think he might get the second kill here if he gets 1 or 2 more bashes.
Oh,
The
it's
nighttime.
nighttime.
The critical nighttime.
One more
Oh,
bash.
the stick! Bashed. Why does he give it up? Bleak!
Oh. He's got void in the second, or what it's called. Yeah, it's void.
He won't kill in 1 hit, and then Wogan can just jump. Yeah.
Force the jump. All right, well, that's something.
Now Snapfire is free reign.
Lesh just had to walk back to base. Not doing well against the house summon that Daniel puts out.
Yeah, fucking Luke with his I work for my dad's company money. With his fancy Snapfire set. Thank you.
What, like, just a quick question. What item would you buy in this lane as Leshrac?
I'd buy a
Wait,
Ranger.
who was that? Sorry.
Oh, would you?
What would you buy?
Pleuroranda.
I'd
Something like that. Thank you so
I'd
much.
Buy Arcane Boots like he's doing.
Much appreciated.
That's a big time flaming Gibson's camera control.
It's not great. Listen, mate, I've been, you know, some of us, fuck it, some of us work for a fucking
You're gonna
living,
complain
alright?
about students again because
No.
I'm not a student. I mean, I'm kind of a student.
You're
I'm
kind of
being
a student.
paid to be-
You are studying.
I'm being paid to be a student. It's fine.
Yeah, to be fair, that does officially not make you a student.
But student.
But a student.
Also, I actually turn up to class, which is also unlike students.
True. It's alright, Bean's like 35 and he's a student. Like, he's just a perpetual student. See Bean in chat. Chirping away.
So Nightstalker taking massive control of the lane bot now. Got 10 CS in the time that Wogan's managed to get 2 or 3. Just very, very hard to CS that lad hits as fast as he does and as hard as he does. But only 3 minutes of agony to go.
Oh, attempted go on 4 tapped. It's not gone super well.
I don't know if I'm a heretic for this, but I would not level Mystic Flare at level 6. This item costs too much mana for you to be able to sustain it when you're mid.
That is
Kind of
seems like the right choice. I'm not a big fan of the 2-1-2.
The 2-2-1 Skyra seems to have gone.
No,
No, he's talking about Lesh.
Oh, I see, right.
I think
Oh,
it's...
he is.
Going for the kill top with the inventory.
With the invis he could
Oh,
get something
this
here.
could
They
be
may
good.
have missed the stun. He can still get it here. Dumbledore, no ulti. Oh!
Just use your... Holy
Please tell me
shit.
he gets away
just-
here. He does.
should get
No,
it.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
He got it with the E. He
should
got
get
it
My
with the E.
God, it's just a complete lack of knowledge of the hero right there.
Oh, I mean, that wasn't close.
Well,
I don't want to be
Daniel's
cruel.
turned up.
Alright.
All right, he's going to get a double here. Nice. GrumpyNerd pays with his life. Daniel, rotation for an offlane kill?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jake, you greedy little fuck. Look at this Rubik skill build. That's so... I hate people who go second point Arcane Supremacy rather than 1 point Telekinesis.
Why do-
They
Oh,
kill...
that
he
is
needs the
awesome.
extra 4% spell amp.
They kill Sky with a
Yeah,
point
I know,
Telekinesis.
I
And he's
know.
just like, nah, I'm going to be really efficient with my W damage.
That's not greedy. That's just stupid. Like that's like the difference between 0 and 1 is 14% spell amp. The difference between 1 and 2 is 4%.
I know.
It's like
fucking-
it's not worth doing.
And
like-
now he's going to get his ult next, as you would, which means he's going to have Telekinesis for like another
Yeah.
3 or 4 minutes.
What rank is Casey, by the way?
Like
Yeah.
Herald.
I can't check. But she's actually putting in a decent shift bot.
She's done
I
well,
mean,
bot. This should have been a lane where she died.
She's absolutely done her job. Wogan's got some decent enough farm, and the fact that laning against Nightstalker, I'd call this lane a victory.
I would agree. I would agree. She's done very well. I mean that timing on the first go to kill Nightstalker, to kill LDC just before Nightstalker gets his nighttime was very well timed, and she's only died once through the entirety of a very dangerous nighttime.
It's just quite sad to see Leshrac only on 30 CS.
Oh, what's they're trying to kill him with the ult bot, and they will probably be
Leshrac
successful.
has Vision on them, but he's just walked into the shrine.
Bruno bot used
For what
and
reason?
he
And now he's
dies.
And now he's dead.
Oh, and Jake dies as well. Or Mrs. Jake, sorry. Actual Jake. Also here. Not able to do anything because doesn't have his
Oh, 3
telekinesis.
mountain rings as well. What is going on in this game? Leshrac just went in and like he was trying to do a gank and then just walked under the outpost. And got killed.
Unsurprisingly, looking a little bit dire focused at the moment. All to play for though. It was Radiant on top early game last time. Oh, lovely. Dodges the Earth Spike and gets the Burrow Strike off. That's a lovely bit of play there. Clearly accidental, but it still looked cool from the Grumpy Nerd.
I mean, this game is the story of the offlaner so far, CS-wise. Net worth-wise, Night Stalker is a bit further ahead, just you.
How is Night Stalker top net worth? Ooh, sorry, I just punched my mic.
In pure anger.
Yeah.
I mean, he's...
Sorry,
just
stream.
had a very good nighttime. He's basically nailed the CS during nighttime.
He's had a lovely night.
So had a lovely night.
He's at the
Got
McDonald's.
The full 8 hours. Fair play to him. Okay, Leshrac.
There we go.
I think maybe you were onto something when you said Leshrac was a lot harder than DP, because I don't feel like he entirely knows what's going on most of the time.
He needs a raindrop.
You know, you're used to your own shower. As soon as you try and use someone else's shower, you're just lost.
3rd-degree burns. That looked like a resignation. That looked like he just stood still and accepted his fate.
Yeah.
Well,
Right,
Wogan
we've got bot.
is going for the Midas to save himself.
There's 3
Dumble-
heroes bot. Oh, the
Dumble's has to go
recovery
into early
Midas.
Morbid Mask to try and get to this battle.
Oh, fucks up the This could be enough. But Katie's going to die at least. I think Void will be okay. I mean, there's still a kill, but that's
I feel like
3
he probably
heroes.
could have chucked out the old lit shot there just for the fuck you purpose.
Just for the fuck you, yeah. Disengagement lit shot.
I'm surprised Wogan's
Oh, what
How
a
is
start.
Wogan still
Oh,
here?
what a play!
Oh,
I'm surprised he was still standing there.
yeah. I mean, that was a lovely coordinated gank, but even so, you know there were 3 heroes there. You just saw them. So I'm going to stand there 1v3 with whatever. He's got 1k HP. All right, fine. He's not a complete piece of paper, but still.
4 times, just getting out.
Oh, this is quite bold. Okay, all right, no, they're power ranging away. Fair enough, fair enough.
They decided not to trade towers, which I think is probably incorrect.
You've also pulled the creep wave into the tree line so they can see these TPs now. That's
Yeah, this was incorrect. They should have traded towers. And actually, they've got a tower for nothing. So I suppose on the balance of things, it's fine. But
yes,
now
Xerxes.
all of your forces are committed bot.
Just in.
Oh, Licholty might get Night Stalker. It does. Katie and the Chrono.
Nice
Wonderful Chrono.
Click something, Wogan, buddy. There we go.
Rubik steals something.
Just little shredder.
Little Shredder. The extra
What a
attack
great
range.
kick fight.
No. Oh.
And they did it.
It does
Nice
0
Stalker
damage.
also wasted his nighttime, so there will be no nighttime for
Big
another 2
trade,
minutes.
though. Big trade up for the Radiant team. Wogod's still committing to this this Midas.
Holy shit, why is he going for this? What's he doing? It's gonna be like 15 minutes when he gets.
That's fine. That doesn't matter. You don't really build Mask of Madness on Void anymore. The item's been. It's like you can build it, but it's not necessary. So if you want to go Midas into Maelstrom BKB, it's probably as correct as anything else.
Yeah, but do you ever want to be getting a Midas at like 15 minutes though?
Yeah, that's fine. You
As
can
a pos
go
one.
an item before Midas, and it's still fine to go Midas. You can go like a full fucking like Maelstrom, and then go back for Midas. I'd still say it's fine. But the main thing is you need to. Ursa is going to go Battle Fury for sure. So you want something that keeps up with his Battle Fury. And you've had a really rough period in lane where you don't feel like you're accelerating at all.
Mhm.
So you just go for Midas, and that acts as your accelerant as you go for more normal items. As long as he doesn't go for Mask of Madness now. That's the
Yes.
point. You either get Midas or you get Mask of Madness. You don't get both.
Invokers do go Vessel into Midas, but that's one there. That's more for the XP than the gold. And 2, Invoker can do more with just his raw spells than Void can. Like, Invoker's damage comes from Cross Rex and Exhort, not from his right click, whereas Void's damage comes from his right click. I don't know if it's a equitable comparison.
I mean, Dota, like in the professional scene, Dota, the pos ones are either Midas fans or Midas haters. There's no one who thinks Midas is just an okay item. They're either like, you can build Midas whenever you fucking want in any game and it'll be fine, or you can never go Midas.
I'm pro Midas generally, but as I just explained on Stremmer, if you're getting it on Invoker or a hero like that for the XP, you've still got damage from Sunstrike, from Meteor, from all these other things. You've still got Disable, Disarm, all, whereas Void is just a right, he's a initiator right clicker. If you're going Midas at 15 minutes, that's a big opportunity cost in doing that.
Alright, what's happening net worth wise? Where's Leshrac at? Not looking great. Not looking great at all. I mean, Radiant's reinvested their resources to bot to help Wogan out. Very fair. Gets the tower. It's good stuff, but it has come at a cost of Sky killing this Slesh, I think, once more, or maybe forcing him back to base once. And just getting his net worth up to lovely numbers. The only person matching him is GrumpyNerd. And both those heroes are going to be ready to go right now. GrumpyNerd has Blink. Sky is always ready to go and fight. Almost finished with Rod of Atos. So it's going to be a lot of this game is down to who gets the advantage out of these early game team fights. Whether it's Sand King, who's setting his team up, or Sky, who's starting to snowball.
That means Void can't do anything else for like 3 minutes. Whereas Invoker can use the Cold Snap Tornado EMP for every 20 seconds.
Wow.
Slightly different. Bina would not be responsible for me to promote RuneScape.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Like promoting gambling or Raid Shadow Legends. RuneScape is fundamentally evil, and I won't have it on this stream. GrumpyNerd finds the mid. May pay for it with his life. They're not even going to get Daniel here, I don't think. Oh, that is painful.
Jake just refused to steal a spell for so long that Daniel is allowed to escape. That's basically all that happened there. Decided that instead he'd use his level 1 little shredder to do 10 damage to Daniel, rather than trying to steal, I don't know, Sky's W or Q.
Speaking of Sky, ooh, almost fancied himself. Whiffed the Earth Spike, still going to die on Gakeus here. Doing work here. Tops the net worth chart now.
Maybe could have killed that Sky there. She turned around, Frostblast ulti, but I can understand why she was like in a I'm getting the fuck out mindset.
Sure. Lose pick is lose pick. Last pick. Imagine giving last
on the
pick up
lashes,
to a Rubik.
Very slow farming in the jungle.
Start.
Because he can't go. He knows he can't go mid anymore. This guy is just too much, and until he gets Yules, he has nothing. I think if he goes like, maybe he just Yules BKB. It's kind of sad, but it maybe feels correct. So nighttime up for Nightstalker, running into the Wogan.
They could catch Void here. Oh, that's a lovely hex. Premature on the.
So easy with the vision.
Wogan down.
Need to relax on the.
And once in.
Bless her. He threw the fuck you ulti there. I like that.
Trouble for Daniel as well. Or maybe not.
No, he.
Fine.
Ooh!
That was mighty close.
Oh my god.
Down on the Leshrac. This is quickly getting out of hand.
This is getting out of hand real fast.
We can say so far from my analysis of who gets the better game of GrumpyNerd and Daniel, it is Daniel.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I totally agree with that. And I mean, he's got regen rune top as well, but he's doing this like, squishy nuker mid, just baiting them in, and then his team are just swooping in and securing the kills. It's a wonderful thing to see. Oh yeah, remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, follow. Sorry, I'm not doing all the streamer shit.
GrumpyNerd will have Battle Fury done very soon.
Please follow the stream. We stream more regularly than we used to. If you enjoy Caribbean music. Godwood Prime. Costs you nothing. Comes out of Jeff Bezos' personal allowance.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower has
Hit the Prime.
So they did take mid tower with GrumpyNerd's death. I think that's a very reasonable trade.
That should help.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. It's probably nothing to worry about.
drafts. Yep. Smoke. A lot of smokes tonight. Like to see it. You love to see it.
got the massive nighttime vision advantage.
Oh.
Oh my god. Katie's gone into die
Katie
again.
down again.
Bless her. He's standing in. Oh,
Well,
lovely
that
bit
also
of
managed to
coordination
get
here.
caught. Despite the
Yeah.
fact they knew it was a smoke, Wogan had revealed the smoke already. They did still manage to catch
Gakeus
it.
also going to die here. This Night Stalker just so good versus this draft.
Yeah, it's almost as if this Ruby
Nice.
Glass pick was fucking garbage.
Yeah.
But oh well. This is still winnable with Chrono.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's
I would
always...
feel very relaxed in this game of Spaces Void, I think.
Also, generally, like, if you get that Bloodstone on Leshrac, he just doesn't die.
Yep.
You're right-clicking him, and the spell Lifesteal is just healing him more than your damage is damaging. It's ridiculous. You had the Battle Fury online on Ursa. They've both gone kind of farming builds. We've got Midas into Maelstrom on Void, and Battle Fury on Ursa.
I think Battle Fury these days is the only build on Ursa. I haven't seen anyone not build Battle Fury since the Smash
I
started,
like
really.
Battle Fury Ursa. I got no beef with that.
They're gonna get a kill on Katie again, which, you know,
Oh.
sometimes Katie will just die. That's the life.
I think that's the third time, maybe fourth time in a row that Katie's
Yeah.
just perished. It's scary being out at night alone.
It is. Well, you know, I could attest from personal experience that KT is known for letting the team down. So,
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
So now they've forced Wogan out of his own jungle, but he's actually read that pretty well, I'd say. That was nice. And they force ult on Night Stalker.
Leshrac just chilling in the trees. If they just
He's
find this
hoping he
Leshrac,
doesn't get. Look at the vision. Oh my god, it's so fucking close.
that is so big, that range.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're
Oh,
gonna
they've
find
seen him. They've seen him.
Oh, he walks out. God bless him.
Good Yules holds the Mystic Flare. Doesn't need it.
Can't afford the mana, mate. He's got to save
Yeah.
it.
Fuck that.
If they don't 100% lose this game by the time Void gets BKB, they have a chance, but it's very possible that they are down a set of racks before Void has BKB. Because they don't have any reason to slow down.
Well, he seems to. He's not going BKB now. He's still committing to
No, he's
the
going back to
Maelstrom. So it's still an item and a half away from BKB, or an item
Yeah,
away.
it's a long old time. But they know there's no Night Stalker roll, so he's got Chrono up and he's coming down bot. It's fightable. Honestly, I think Dire should maybe think about getting the fuck out. Kind of start playing towards top, and then when Night Stalker rolls back up, go for Roche.
You could Roche easily. You've got the lifesteal. You've got the blink.
Oh, they have vision on Wogan actually. They're gonna kill him.
Oh, that is crucifying.
I think it's just that's just a mistake from him. When you have TP up, you don't need to play where your team is. When they're like hiding under a tier 2, you can always TP in. So you want to be creating pressure on the other side of the map.
Radiant's
And now they kind of have to
under siege.
think about conceding this tier 2, or at least they don't look like they want to fight it anymore.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Hmm.
Well, he's got Blink now on Gakeus. He will continue to do nothing. I think his best option is to go for Shard and act as kind of like a get the fuck away from Night Stalker option for his team.
Now they are.
Why is he not blinking?
Radiant's bottom
Fucking
tower
out.
is being attacked. Dire's top tower is being attacked. You were doing.
They are tipping.
What could
Terrace,
what could
3
be
Terrace
doing?
top?
Top tower is under siege.
Oh, they really want this Leshrac, but
That's
I think maybe this
that worth a
TP
tier
banning
six?
has done them because
yeah,
whew,
he is
Dire's middle
bottom
tower
half of the table on net worth. Bless him. As a midder.
he's not good Leshrac. I'm sorry to say,
No.
he's not.
That's Maelstrom done.
Yeah, they do still have Wogan. Wogan can accomplish anything if he puts his mind to it.
But they need to try and make moves. They need to be doing things. Like, I really thought they could have gone for the fight bot with no Night Stalker ult, but now it's back up and you can't fight anymore. You just can't fight into this ladder right now.
I think
Everybody's got control of their jungle back. Though.
maybe they thought it was so far behind we can't fight anyway. But there is just
true.
generally a culture of lack of urgency. I know I've said it already tonight, but it's such a frustrating thing to see. Like, hey, we've got this 2-minute window where we've got everything, they've got nothing. What should we do? Nothing? Yeah, we'll do nothing. So, okay.
Well, that is Roche down.
This is just going to make it even harder. This is going to drop another 7%, I reckon. Was it 84?
Right. 3,600, 3,500 gold until BKB. That's when the game is on.
91, we're looking for 91. No, I wasn't correct. 87. Close. Yeah, it's close.
Almost got BKB on GrumpyNerd as well. That will help him a lot with the Night Stalker issue.
Ooh. Thought they would
Dodged
catch
that
him out at the
dust.
end.
I don't know how he dodged that dust, but dodges it.
Oh, just far enough away. Oh, big
Nice
chrono.
but there's no follow-up
No
damage.
follow-up damage.
Oh no.
Oh
That
my
is a shame.
god.
That's done.
Does get the
Let's get Daniel
Skywrath.
back.
That's
It's
big.
a mess for
Dumble
everyone
might
else.
also die. He's gonna, yes, okay, he's got Aegis though, of course.
Radiant's middle tower is
And there's your Rubik.
Yeah. Great contribution, Rubik.
Good.
Oh, and he's dead. Lift.
Q and W. W, W, W. What are you doing? Use your fucking W.
Oh, he
Oh,
does
my
get him.
God.
He does get him. That's a big streak.
They
They
could
are-
have done that so much earlier. And
Yeah, I
fucking-
know.
It would have
was-
been fine.
That was not the one, boys.
They did get the kill though. Honestly, that is not the worst thing that could have happened.
Radiant's middle tower has been destroyed.
Big problem is only really Sang can benefit from that because he got the actual kill streak on Sky. But that is the Roche fight. That's Aegis fight done. And BKB's inch ever closer.
That finger of death was...
It's a lot of damage, right? And that was also great position from Notch. He fucking destroyed Wogan there.
work. He did work. Even though just Void has no damage himself, he relies on Lesh and Lich and all these other people to throw the damage into the Chrono. So if they're not there and ready, it's just not the
Yeah,
one.
they had Night Stalker problems. They couldn't catch up with them.
Much easier when you've got Zeus or Invoker that can throw damage from way downtown. When you're relying on people to have their bodies on the line, it's tougher.
It's a real drop off in net worth down at the bottom, isn't there? Poor Katie.
Holy mother of God, that is, yeah. Has she hit creep yet?
She's 9-1 CS wise.
She's been on
Yeah, Xerxes is right. This isn't over. They've still got the last pick Rubik advantage. It's gonna happen. He's gonna make a play at some point. God, I hope I don't have to eat my words. If Jake starts popping off.
I'll
Be
be
very
upset.
sad.
I
I'll
would
be
relish
upset.
you eating your words, to be honest. That's all I ever want to do.
No, I would not be happy if Lose became meta as a result of a clutch comeback in the GOONTI International. Broadcast live here on twitch.tv/CynicalSoapbox. Hit that follow, hit that subscribe button.
And that's a dead man.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Died with Chrono up. You never want to be doing that. You never want to be doing that.
Just still a long old, like 6 or 7 minutes till BKB on Wogan as well.
Oh, he's gonna get him. This could be a dead grumpy nerd. They found him. They've silenced him.
He is BKB. Why does he not just fucking press it?
Yes,
Why
wanted
does
to
he not
save
just
it for the
press
team
BKB?
fight. Didn't realize Lion ulti was up.
Yeah,
mean,
but
that's
there's no buyback now.
I mean, that
So-
was an expensive mistake. That's a very expensive
They,
mistake.
they really don't have great high ground at least.
But that's
so-
true. The high ground defense. Oh, they don't have shard on Lesh yet though.
They needed the Lesh on the Dire team to give them some push because they've got no building
Yeah.
pushers. That's what Lesh would have been so good. It's just a bit of, sort of beefy, pushy Right.
They do have a lot
goodness.
of killing past the tower though, which is
True.
at least in the early game. In this moment, it works as kind of a standard for putting damage. You can just go past the tower and
Ooh.
fucking Rubik.
He has got
stolen
finger of death.
though.
That's big. That's big.
GrumpyNerd back alive now, so they can burst probably anyone.
He's swapping out the Eye of Vizier or whatever it's called. So he's got the extra cast range. It's a pro strat. Nice shield.
Well,
Oh,
Why isn't Wogan jumping in? Wogan, where are you going?
I
He's
don't know.
fighting. What the fuck is he
okay,
doing?
they killed Daniel in exchange for it, and Double Prog has no BKB.
Oh,
It's a
did get the
good
ulti off.
chrono.
Lovely chrono, but again, just no follow up. Needs that BKB and is now gonna. No, jumps away. Use your W. Use your W.
It's just over.
Ah, this is.
Yeah,
this
they
is,
really fucked this one up.
This is GG.
Psyking is the only one that actually wants to play the game. Everyone else is just
Yeah.
shit.
Radiant's bottom tower has been destroyed. Radiant's bottom barracks is being attacked.
God bless the lads, but decision making is not their strong suit.
We did know that the Dire team was going to be a uber aggressive early game team, and they've delivered on that. They've just snowballed. They've pressured. This Leshrac, we haven't seen him.
No, he just hasn't really done anything.
Ooh.
Radiant's
Ooh.
middle tower
Ooh.
Oh, oh my god, the range on that.
They needed that as well. They needed that.
Fucking hell.
Because you could have, you could have given him. He's not like he had a full staff. You could have given it like a third of a second or half a second leeway.
It's so fucking bad. I just keep clicking on this Rubik over and over again. I just keep clicking on him. What is the point of you? Why are you in this game?
I'm furious. I am furious at this.
It's
Rubik.
such a like, lads, I reckon I'm gonna fucking do well on Rubik. They didn't actually think, well, this is a good Rubik game. No one actually thought this will be a good Rubik game.
if you-
He's just like, fuck it, I'm playing Rubik.
If you first phase it, I don't mind as much. But if you're literally holding last pick,
They have got a good
nice.
chase start
That's
on
big.
Dumble.
Gakeus does have arcane bolt.
That's a big old kill.
This is some
Can
big
they
damage.
Gonna get another core kill.
That's two.
Daniel
kills
dying
in.
as well. BKB
Big
popped.
Giant is pretty scary, but it's not nighttime, and he can't make it nighttime.
Oh,
for 15
another
seconds.
whiffed Earth Spike. Knock. Lovely AoE
Oh
suck
my
though.
god, how do you miss that? How do you miss that?
It's not just so annoying. It's just fucking standing there BKB
Blub, blub,
with his
blub,
mana
blub.
drain on.
Oh my.
That would be triggering.
It's actually quite hard for Lesh
Yeah.
to play when that happens. He
Yeah,
loses
of
mana
course.
so fast.
It's a hard counter.
Yeah, I do also
They-
hard counter him just really fucking up his stuns.
That was a 99% win rate for Dire, but those double core kills were really great.
For some reason, Rubik is
Rubik's still sticking around.
Tier 2 tower.
Radiant's top tower is
T-Tools? Any T-Tools in yours?
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
We're closing in on line being ahead of Lesh and net worth. Almost there.
Radiant's top tower
Is there a Dota update? Like an actual patch or like a technical fix? Yeah, whiskey man. We have a range
I've
of
got this
things.
really odd feeling that Radiant is somehow going to
We have Red Breast 21,
I don't feel that way.
which is
If
my
he
favorite
was a
whiskey.
bit closer to BKB, I'd still give
Very
him a
expensive, though.
chance. Because we have not had a
Uh,
fight where he's been able to
where
make
is
use
he
of
going?
it.
We are currently drinking Teeling
Sure.
Single Grain, which is an excellent and very affordable
But they just-
Irish whiskey.
They just have so
recommend.
little. Dire have so much. Like he's actually going.
I'm
he's
not
going daedalus on
drinking the
Snapfire.
Red Breast
That's
Throw
how
on right now. I
confident
need
they
to cut
feel
back
about
on
this
that
game.
because. So the problem with really
don't know why
good
everything takes
aged
so
whiskey
long.
is it's so
Are we waiting for
smooth.
next Roche? This is
It's
gonna
very
be on.
complex, but it's very
Minute, 30
smooth, which
seconds.
means it's incredibly drinkable. Whereas a younger whiskey's quite harsh, and that's Wogan dead again. Grumpy trying to save him.
Where was Wogan when he died?
He was
The only way you have
a
whiskey...
bit outside his tower. Like
well, you can have it however you like, but
Jump in onto Leshrac.
I'm not going to be a snob about it. He's going to die.
perish.
He could be
I'm
unused.
jumping onto Rubik. This should be it. This should be it.
This is challenging to perceive. They do have Chrono.
They have one more fight in them.
Yeah, I was
one
gonna say.
more fight.
You don't generally, if you're having good whiskey, you don't generally put like ice in it because one, you'll dilute it, and you don't want to dilute it. It's taken, you know, 12 to 24 years to make. Don't be diluting it. The other thing is,
Just
even
isn't
if you're
interesting.
using whiskey stones, which
And now
obviously
they don't
doesn't
have one more
dilute
fight,
it,
'cause their only actual damage is dead.
it
Yeah.
reduces
But it
the
is
amount of
It is daytime, that's true.
flavour
Anything hold against maggots.
that you can taste. So you kind of don't want to do it.
Gather lads for one more fight.
The short answer is neat. You have the Niski.
Right.
Wogan's dead.
This is the lack of BKB. I mean, buy a smoke or something to just wander out into.
Yeah, smoke is the only way. But
Like I just like how many times are you gonna wander out and get blown up in? Yeah, there
They
you go.
call GG.
And
I would say
unfortunately,
it was a good run from Woga's winners. They made it further than I think anyone expected them to. When it
And-
comes to an end,
No full bracket run. I think they could have very easily won this game.
yeah, I agree.
They had the draft for it. Leshrac didn't do anything. Wogan fed too much. And Jake picked Rubik. So
Well, we did say we're starting with the LVP on Jake, and he's
Mhm.
sticking with it.
absolutely.
okay. I mean, it's at
Ten-
least
it-
a diss on for Lesh. or
It's a
something.
comfortable diss on for Lesh.
10th Big Rubik is unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. So now it would be 5'4" Billionaires versus the Helm Enjoyers. Is that right?
I believe
Yes.
that's correct. Yes.
The Helm enjoys.
Rob has sent me some fancy shit I don't understand. Maybe something else's case uses something else, it doesn't work anymore. Right. Thanks, Rob. Right. Ashwin, do you want to stream the final game? Because I've streamed the first two.
Wait, if you're gonna keep casting, then just keep it on here.
Let me check with the missus, because if she wants to watch something, I'm happy to let you. I could say to her, "Shut the fuck up, love. I'm plugging playing Dotes." But
You got to update your dates, by the way, to our staying.
We'll say hi to our followers. Thank you to Brag92 for the follow. I didn't see your pop up. Forgive me for that, but I do really appreciate it. Yeah, if it's cast strength, you might want some water in, but most of the stuff you buy these days is already is at the correct dilution already. But I do recommend Teelings if you want an inexpensive but good whiskey. Teelings Irish whiskey, I think is real good. Redbreast is excellent, but it's a bit pricier. Even that one's like 80 quid or something, and that's only a 15-year one. Bearing in mind, you know, a bottle of whiskey will last you a long time. Spirit, for fuck's sake, and you drink it neat generally, so shouldn't go through it very quickly, but. Go back into my Discord. I mean, good. The overlay just fucked up. Well, it's not over yet, Luke. You've got to play another one, right? It's the tiebreaker match now, right? It is. Harry? Harry.
Yeah. It is.
Makes me say. I'm playing, guys. Here we go. Who are we missing from 5'4"?
It's a great question. I mean, they just played. So.
It's their mid player, DanielTheWise.
Okay.
Clearly going to be an L. Winner of this game between and goes on to face either monkeys or L. No, okay. Oh yeah, you're playing tomorrow, aren't you? Right, I'm going to turn this down slightly because... Oh, late at night and it's already pretty bright. Greg is my spirit animal. Apparently Y.O.S.O is AFK. Wait, does this count as a caster thing on my Dota buff? Jesus, that was 5 years ago. I casted a professional game with Rob and Roll. I realized that was 5 years ago. Holy shit. "19 matches. Oh dear. Are we ready, boys?
Ready the entire time.
Yeah.
Just staying here.
Gaming alt cam. I'll be on alt cam during the draft, and then we'll turn it off.
Dire's ban.
I take up too much of the screen otherwise. For viewer engagement. Said in the guide I read I had to have my webcam on so you'd feel connected. Y.O.S.O. Was Y.O.S.O always the captain?
I believe so, yeah.
10 seconds to go.
Arc Warden ban.
5
Dumble is an
seconds.
Arc Warden specialist. Hasn't played it in a very long time, as
yeah.
far as I'm aware.
I remember
but
that
he was
vaguely, actually. Yeah.
a terror on Arc Warden back in the day.
Dire team ban. Radiance pick.
I love this ban. Real good. I mean, Arc Warden's cringe, so I'm always happy to see that banned.
Dire's pick.
Snapfire. Yep. Okay. That's a pick ban as well because that's like Luke's favorite hero. So that's good awareness.
Dire's pick. Radiance pick.
Marcy Skylancer. Okay. And Y.O.S.O played Silencer in the first game, didn't he?
He did, yes.
I'm wondering if that's relevant. Maybe they just like Silencer because it's a good team fighting hero, but
10 seconds to go.
seems strange that they've picked the picks of the other team
Seconds.
first phase. I hope Tiddly Hobbit and Mr. Tickle Zero are both followed. That's right. I've resorted to calling out
What's
individual
blood going on
viewers
this draft?
to make sure they're following. Oh, would you look at that? Thank you to Tiddly Hobbit who followed. Thank you so much for the follow.
Marcy Pickers again with the opening silencer. Well, not opening silencer. It wasn't opening silencer last time, but why the silencer? This
Well-
time, I presume it's. Well, it could be mid silencer. It would be for Daniel, or it could be.
Well, Y.O.S.O played it in their his game one, so maybe it's
And
they
it was
want
not
to.
good.
It was dog shit. But they did win. And Daniel is a silencer player, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but like,
Given
why
you
would
know
you open?
Uwu's,
Like
mate.
silencer is.
Radiance.
It's not worth just picking it outright. It's got to be there
Light
to
Hunter.
counter something. I mean, it does counter Snapfire, to be fair.
Bullshit to show you.
So maybe they're using it just for that.
Dire's ban.
I haven't acquired any cute shit. The only cool shit I have while we're waiting, of course,
Radiance ban.
Dan's
So the
custom-made,
band Arc Warden is
Rust mini
someone
chopper.
on.
the only one of its kind in the world.
Dumble's a very good Arc Warden player. Do you not remember?
He gave this to me
I
on
do,
the day
but
of my
He
wedding.
doesn't seem to be as good at.
He made it
dopes now.
himself. It has my name on
True.
it
But I think
and
it's
my
still.
wife's name on it.
If you're going to bring out an old.
It's
Cheese
it's
strat.
beautiful. It's so
These
beautiful.
kind of best as
But
ones
I-
where it comes out.
I'm known
So I
for
understand why
flying
they
the mini
got rid of
chopper
it.
and Rust. So
And given
he got me a
they
Rust
ended up
mini chopper.
wasting a first
It's on my windowsill.
their like
In frame.
their pick slot on a silencer, it hasn't cost them too
Very
much
precious to
for
me.
not banning a one meta hero. I think like Slardar ban is also targeted to BleakGiant.
You're right, Mr. Tickle.
So
I
they're
won't.
doing
I didn't want to
bans that
mention that, but I
Are
thought it
very
was,
targeted for the first two at
did
least.
look a little snug. I want to face the Spectre. So this will be the first game of the night without Faceless Void in it. I mean, it has L'd both games, so maybe they've learned. You know.
Yeah, it's surprising that it L'd both games, to be honest. I mean, it shouldn't have L'd the first game, actually.
No, probably not.
I'd probably just lock in the pos 5 here. Yep.
You're goddamn right, Plague.
That's Noch, presumably.
And now, in
online.
theory, they should reveal at this pick what the offlane is for Radiant. Once you know what the offlane is, you know what your carry's going to face, and it's quite easy to pick him.
The offlane is for Radiant.
So Radiant in this pick will reveal what their offlane is going to be.
Surely it's Tide.
Tide plus presumably Snapfire.
Oh, I see what you mean. Right, the
you
whole
don't know what
lane,
the actual lane
not
is
off
right now.
laner. Right, off lane. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I understand. I was like,
So you know what what two heroes you're going to be facing as a pos 1,
Sure.
and you know you're going to have a Lion playing with you, so you can decide what hero you want that's going
Yeah.
to work well against that. And then you can save mid versus mid matchup for last pick, which you have on Dire.
Radiance pick.
Viper, that's a Y.O.S.O Viper. He only
I
plays
remember
Viper
that.
and Silence.
I remember that, Rhino.
So now if you know it's a mid Viper,
That
you
was
can actually
funny.
pick your mid hero in this 4th slot and save your carry for last pick. Because then instead of just having a good lane matchup, you can have an entirely good game matchup, and that counter pick the enemy carry.
That's what sucks about playing carry in pub games. Is you often have to second phase because of how the pick order works.
Second phase, sometimes you just get fucking
And
unlucky.
it's just
Welcome
like
to Jakira, lads.
it just means
know
you
what
get
to do.
fucking Juggernaut even more often because he's just.
I've had both times I've picked Drow recently, in the same phase, they picked PL on the enemy team. And I just want to cry.
Yeah, this is Marcy 4. Marcy 4, Lion 5.
Lock
Possibly
in
that.
Jakira.
Well, no, is it though? Because that means it's mid silencer. Could be off lane. Could be core Marcy.
Down to very low time now. 15
Yeah, this is
seconds
getting
remaining.
pretty tight. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Stream's
Back
tight.
back to basics though. Tide Jakiro is a staple of
So I would
of the Helm
pick your
enjoyers.
mid hero here. I'd lock in a mid.
Radiant team. Ban.
Anti-mage.
that feels bold.
That is a mid here. It is bold. Yeah, it doesn't
is
really
bold.
feel like it's like that amazing against most of these heroes.
Doesn't feel that amazing against any of these heroes. Does it
Wait,
even
is
do
there
that
a
one
delay?
against
No.
Tide?
No, I don't think it does well versus Viper either. And you'd be laning its Viper Tide.
Seconds. Ban.
It's okay versus Tide and lane because you can drain its mana, but the Viper harass is going to be crucified.
It's going to be Viper mid, for sure.
You think
by the
Viper
way.
mid?
Yeah, Y.O.S.O plays
Oh,
Viper
yeah,
mid,
no,
and they've
okay,
already
fine.
are Anjakura.
I don't think it's a good AM game, and I love AM.
No, I don't think it's a good aim game. I think it would have been fine to pick whatever mid hero you like playing against Viper, and then saving your carry for it to be a very good pick.
I
It's
mean-
comical how few carries are left. Is like
mean-
everyone just bans and carry.
Not a bad Meepo game, I'm just saying.
It is a good mid
No,
game,
no.
but
Not a bad Meepo game. Also, really
Yeah,
good.
they've already
who's the
picked their
carry?
mid hero,
It's
haven't
equal,
they?
right?
Yeah, they have absolutely fucked
You can
themselves.
carry
If this
Meepo.
is-
You
If
can
this
carry.
is a Silencer mid, they
I
have
carry
all
Meepo
fucked
in
their
ranks,
job.
it's fine.
Is he just gonna Spectre's banned? What's his other heroes? You might play Luna.
You can't Meepo on this team. Against this team,
Luna's
sorry.
pretty good against
You
AM.
can Meepo here, you can't Meepo here. Because this
I'd
will
just lock in
crucify
the-
you,
the
this will
Monkey
crucify you,
King.
this will crucify
I was
you.
going to say Monkey King was
But
probably the best
Meepo
pick,
is good
but
versus this
don't know if
hero,
he
this
plays it.
hero. Not bad versus this one.
That's a bear.
Cringe. You can't.
It's okay.
It's not bad.
This is a very solid team.
But this will be
on
a
Radiant.
pos 3 pick, I think.
You think it's mid silencer?
We know it's mid silencer. I think it's pos 4 Marcy.
Yep.
Seconds to go.
It's Ostrez. And
I did.
the tier to bring it all together is gonna be Beastmaster.
I actually wouldn't mind Beastmaster. I think
They
it's
need
quite a good
initiation.
Beastmaster game. And it would be another hero that's gone unpicked and unbanned so far.
Then,
I-
I mean, they're not going to.
I really like Necro into the Radiant Heroes, but you need stuns, you need initiation. I think Necro is good versus basically their entire, other than Jakiro, is good versus their entire
Mars
team.
is Mars is not terrible.
It's not
Yeah.
bad.
Enigma would be a bold pick, but it would be.
Nah,
it
they're
could
so
be potentially
squished.
game-winning.
They're so squished. They need some beef. That's beef.
Brewmaster.
That's beef.
Well,
I don't necessarily mind it. It's just a bit not the.
It is a
entire
hero that I
kit.
think Bleak Giant plays very well.
This is a very straightforward to execute circle draft. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tanky lads on Radiant. Lots of team fight, strong lanes, 3 ranged heroes. I think Radiant have got this.
This AM just felt a real out of place pick.
I
But that maybe comes back to the fact that they know it's Silencer mid.
want.
So they first phased this mid hero. He's
Yeah.
then been counterpicked by Viper, and they're just gonna have to rely on Bleak Giant to hardcore carry.
I want Anti-Mage to win because I love Anti-Mage. And Anti-Mage is actually probably the strongest he's been in maybe 2 years right now. But I still think this is an L. So it's rough. It's rough. You lack kind of reliable lockdown. You're really squishy. And you're playing into so much team fight and so much tank and so much slow. Viper and fucking Hero are just going to drag you around as a melee carry. Fuck that. All right, we're gonna go into it, boys. Gaming Normie 2. All right, and on the Dire team, you have Dumblefrog on the Fem AM. We have DanielTheWise on your mid Silencer, BleakGiant on your offlane Brewmaster, NochUK reprising his Pos 5 Lion, and LDC on the Pos 4 Marcy. Ashwin, again, do you want to do the Radiance?
Did you do? You did Dire.
I did die.
Right. Okay. Well, we've got ErebThoron on the Jakiro, a lad's classic once again.
Mhm.
We've got Lanyro on the Snap. We should have a decent game, but he's going to get cucked by the Global Silence at least a few times. So it's not really that bad. We got MP. He had a good game on Tide, I think 2 days ago. Landed some pretty sweet Ravages, but had a few stinkers as well. So let's just hope the ratio of good to stinkies is still fine. Y.O.S.O on
Yes,
his classic
Hellboy.
mid Viper.
Hellboy
Y.O.S.O
follow.
has not played well in the last few games, but you know, you gotta believe in him. You gotta believe in him. And still equal not on an Uber farming hero.
Thank you
So,
for the follow.
guess we'll
Apart from
see
the
how
fact
the
it builds
playstyle-
Battle Fury now and is now an Uber farming hero.
I guess so, but it's
While we
it's
pause, we can
definitely
watch your little tokens
time
fall into the
use
glass.
of his
Yeah, true.
Wait, where's my
repertoire.
glass gone?
I just
Is the
kind
glass
of wanna,
broken?
Wanna see
I'm sorry,
if
the glass
Y.O.S.O
is
can
broken.
win
I
this
don't know
thing
why.
against Silence,
The jar.
because If he doesn't, I'll be really disappointed.
Okay, my jar plugin is broken.
brain
But imagine your
is so
token
His brain
fell
is so
into
big.
the jar. Your name's still there.
Do you want to play a game of chess?
I don't.
Fair enough.
Bullet chest. No.
I mean, this lad's commit to the full restart. Could be, I don't know. I mean, I've got bad memories of Vi doing this. Could be ages.
Who's it this time? It's Matey Potatey.
Matey Potatey.
Sorry, guys. The internet.
What? Let me try a
Mate,
restart. Oh, I see. He did actually explain it. Yeah. Alright, what's the lower or higher game we can play? Is it lower or higher?
I think it's just lower or higher. Yeah.
What is that for? Like number of searches? Is that the game?
Yeah. Where are we? Browsing YouTube window capture.
For the timeline game. Neil Diamond or volleyball? It's
Hang on.
oh, that's actually kind of a pickle.
Which one's, I can't remember which one's bigger.
You'd have to say, surely volleyball is bigger.
Is volleyball bigger than Neil Diamond? Yes. Wait, oh, we've unpaused already? I just switched to Peaky Blinders is surely bigger.
Peaky Blinders must be bigger. I mean, this is just
Yeah,
like
1.4
random
million.
fucking about the game, so
Alright,
don't even
well.
pay attention.
Oh, that's a bigger show.
That
and it's
is
American.
tricky. I mean,
It's
Arrested
old,
Development is
though.
American, and it's more accessible. So I'm gonna say it's tricky. That one is certainly a pickle. It's a big show. Is it as big as Peaky Blinders?
It's old though. That's the thing. It's like
Oh,
a
that's
long.
true.
I'm gonna say lower.
I guess Peaky Blinders is quite
Yeah.
current. Oh, it's quite low.
Donkey
actually.
Kong Country.
It's gotta be lower, surely.
Yeah. Very specific. UI higher.
Yeah.
Not much higher though. I thought that'd be in the millions.
Oh, Knight Rises. It's gotta be. Oh, does it have to be higher? Oh, that is a real stinker. I think I'd probably.
Right,
say
I'm
higher.
leaving it there and I'm gonna go back to the game because we've crushed this.
Okay.
Water pollution better be higher. It's not. People don't give a shit about water pollution. We've failed.
People care more about Bane.
You think you are important.
Right, so they've had a quick lane switcheroo here, and they've laned the Tide bot
Like no one's died. That's-
against the Brewmaster, and they're laning the carries against each other. Plague, your thoughts on how this might affect the lanes?
Bot should have been a win for Radiant with Ursa down there, but they would have been at the cost of Tide feeling, I guess, pretty shit top, but I don't think they needed to lane swap. They were fine with these lanes. Like, 2 melee heroes versus Ursa is never going to be strong for Dire.
Right, tells the Y.O.S.O Daniel off going pretty good for Y.O.S.O to be fair.
Should be a win for Y.O.S.O in the lane. I can't imagine Silencer doing well against the Viper.
Well, this is the thing. Y.O.S.O doesn't really do that thing where you stand on the high ground and just click and.
I mean,
don't,
you need to
away.
harass this AM more though. If you're gonna swap lanes, you need to get these Fury swipes up because you're just staring at him. Like you swap this lane so you could harass, presumably. I appreciate them making a bold choice.
I mean, they are winning the lanes regardless, I think.
Elliot,
They're killing
you're
Bob.
absolutely correct. The music is.
Well, they were
the one.
until they stopped clicking.
Matey Potatey.
He's bloody alive.
It was a melee and with no skins. I guess the
Yeah.
persona is applied later.
He's dead.
Oh, nice toss
I get a
back.
second.
We may get
Well,
Ereb
this
here.
lane swap actually has been highly unsuccessful.
Seems that way. I think if Tide didn't stop to press E, he was fine. To just walk away from Brewmaster. But God bless him, he stopped to press E and then just died.
Is it because they thought? I wonder. They thought, oh well, Ursa will be better versus AM more than Tide will have a bad game.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because you can the Fury swaps are really bad for AM. Like he doesn't like any physical damage at all. You absolutely should feel. Elliot, you best
Maybe
be
two
following.
sources of mana drain was too much for Tide as well. The suck and the clicks from AM.
I'll be very upset. Good lad. I assume lad. Elliot can be a name for a lady.
Bubble now for Ursa.
He's got 7 stick, he's fine.
This just seems like a very sad lane for both Radiant lanes now. It's just not what they wanted.
Yeah,
at
they
all.
did well in the early levels. They're still fine. Like,
Certified
I get
lad.
the double kill
Bit of a
is
gamer.
sad, but he's still very fine.
All
The
that.
mid lane
Oh, hello, top. There's some exchanges.
still got a 9 stick ready to go.
Ah,
There he
it's
pops
alright.
it.
Oh man, Y.O.S.O could just stand like in front, and Daniel could never come to the lane. It's just that easy. It is just that easy.
He's also not orb walking properly. He
He's
keeps
just-
pulling
Why
aggro
is
when.
he standing so far back?
There you go. That's correct.
Also, please, if you're stream sniping, please stop this. Silencer should realistically never be allowed to come to lane at this point.
Yes,
Oh.
I agree.
Ereb in trouble in the bottom lane. Nice anchor smash. Might be enough to reduce the damage.
Five stick as
LDC. Oh, it's going to be close.
Is he gonna get out?
Oh my
what a
god.
play. Is he gonna get out as well?
No
Salve in
way.
the trees.
Oh, the Jukes!
Duke,
No,
well,
Duke Nukem.
he's out-juked himself.
no, he's completely fine. Completely fine.
Oh, he's. Oh my god.
What a play from
This is
Aaron.
why Jakiro is the most picked hero this tournament. Like, so
Well, that's just, they
fucking
just
good.
know they're Jakiro.
They
just
know they're
they're
Jakiro.
fucking Jakiro.
They wacky on Jackie. Here we go. Dumble Frog, nice defensive cookie there.
It's almost too much mana drain to the point that he doesn't have to care anymore. He's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck if you're just sitting there sucking online.
Oh,
16
hello.
and 14.
This
on
could be a dead Ursa. Oh no, he turns! The drama. Dumble Frog could die here. Long cooldown on Blink still. 5 more
It's
seconds.
shorter cooldown than Q on Snapfire though, so he will be fine.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Whoop.
You could wand and maybe kill him through those trees.
Yes, right under denies though. Fair play.
That's it, 160.
Yeah, I was about to say 17 and 16 on Mid Viper.
So that's twice in a row. The mid silencer working well.
Not twice in a row, twice tonight. It was Mid Sky versus Mid Lesh last game.
It's
I
true.
suppose it is still twice in a row for the Science Mid, I suppose, in some definition of in a row.
I don't think it matters, to be honest.
I don't think it does either, but it's just keeping the conversation going.
You just wanted to make me look like a fool, and you've done that.
You know, I just don't like dead air, that's all.
Go dead air. Here we go. Ereb.
So why do we
Defensively
play
ice
with
paths.
Austin?
LDC taking big tower hits. Might die here. Oh, LDC caught out
LDC
twice
down.
now.
It's just
I can feel him
clearly
tilting.
a 4+3 armor of the Shakira onto tower. It's just too much for them.
Hero's just such a good laner. Just that
He
the
is so
attack
good.
slow is just so. If the damage is high and the attack slow is big, and the anchor smash just means Marcy hits for now. It is brutal.
Right, Y.O.S.O has got 6. He can kill this silencer, no problem.
All he has to do is play forward.
I'm so scared.
He's so afraid.
It's just so weird.
Have they completely
I feel like
removed?
this is like one of his more played mid heroes, but he just doesn't seem to understand the concept of mid viper at all.
Just
Here we
kill
go.
him
Here we
now.
go. Here we go.
Yes, yes, Y.O.S.O. Yes, Y.O.S.O.
Is
Nice.
there a chance of
That's
Daniel
better.
just TP straight away that he lives?
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
low,
probably
right?
Dumble Frog low top. Both
I
of them
think
low
again,
top.
it's maybe range.
This is a
up
good
top,
pickup.
but-
Yeah,
The
true.
Orb of Corrosion pickup is nice. On Ursa.
Ursa.
Increase that physical damage even more against AM. Oh,
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. You must
nice.
look in the
Oh, double frog! 50 HP.
The lanes are starting to fall to bits here for the young 5'4", 3'1" billionaires.
Yeah. Such a cringe fucking name.
I'm surprised I actually memorized that.
I'm impressed. you
Nice
memorised that.
deny.
Oh, what a play for Lanyro! And now they're going on.
They're gonna get
knock
knock as well,
and they're
definitely.
gonna get him.
Nice.
Good decision making there from the Eagle. The legal Eagle.
Have they removed all of the damage based on health missing from Viper entirely now? Because that used to be his whole gimmick, is he did more damage the more dead
Yeah,
you were.
I think that's removed.
It just seems to be the DPS. It's similar, it looks similar with the poison attack stacks, but it's not actually doing more damage per health missing. Which to me is crazy, because that was like his whole thing. I guess it made him a last hitting god, maybe that's why.
I remember when I first played against Viper, I was just like, I remember thinking that he was just Drow, but so much better.
Yeah,
'Cause they both slowed, but one of them poisoned me.
yeah.
That wasn't fun.
I mean, he's still a strong laning hero, but not in the same way he was, where literally any creep below half HP is like, yep, Yep.
This is honestly like the first time I've seen Scipio's Helm and Joyous do this well in lanes.
Yeah.
They're normally much more of a like draft team fight. Lanes don't give a fuck. Just come back with well executed team fights and good roach calls. Like that's what we saw in the first game we saw them tonight, right? They got dumped in the lanes, but they had better team fight and they executed they got their timings right and they executed it well.
We'll just endure the laning phase and we'll.
But they are absolutely crushing this laning phase.
Yep.
I'd like to give credit to the lane swap, but I don't think it mattered. I think these lanes were just well chosen, like well picked for strong laning heroes.
Come on, Y.O.S.O, do something.
There are 3 heroes
Need
top
to be
of
pressing
dire.
this advantage
Deny
more.
it.
Middle tower is
What?
under attack.
Luke has clearly been shaken by his 2 deaths bottom. Like you can tell he's
he's-
just so cautious.
I am still absolutely certain that on pos 4
Here we go.
Well, let's watch the fight first, I suppose.
Finishes off. He's got 0 mana, guys.
0 down.
Nice.
Trouble for the legal eagle again.
Rotation
He's gonna
from.
get out. Ooh,
Oh,
if he
nice.
could
Could
turn
get
it
return
around
kill
on
here.
LDC, but I don't think they will. It's trouble.
Nice, nice. This mana drain combo is quite nice. Doing
So,
stuff is difficult.
I
yeah,
am
true.
still very absolutely certain that Max sidekick is incorrect on pos 4 Marcy. This
I don't
seems
fucking know, mate.
really not.
I would,
the right
I would,
spell.
I would probably max rebound, but you know.
I get if you're a pos 5 or something, maybe it makes some sense, but this just seems so fucking wrong.
There's a collection of heroes in the top lane looking to get.
So is this a strong
Jiggy with
3v3?
it.
Meanwhile, they're still doing nothing about this fight. Oh, there's a 4th hero coming in. Silence is heading top.
Yep, you could get some good stuff done here.
Sacrifices must be made.
Yeah, it's good vision on all of them. And Danny's decided he's going to go farm a half.
Is it? Sorry to interrupt you, Red. Is it last chance qualify starting tonight at 2 AM or is it tomorrow at 2 AM?
Now they are.
Oh, global pops. They want this Ursa kill. I think they're going to get it.
He's
Oh, the
he's got his
Ravage
ult.
return!
Oh, Ravage is
It's huge!
Fucking gigantic.
Storm Eagle's still alive! Double frog!
Double jumped in.
He jumped in, he's going to be okay. Luckily they don't have but
What?
huge
What's
saving
on the
and now
Ravage,
big rotations from our Radiant friends and wow, what a save. What a save on that Ursa. What do you mean it's what's this last chance kitchen nonsense?
This
or
is the
whatever?
first phase of TI. Where
Oh, I see.
I think it was like second or third and fourth place finish or second and third place finishes from
Second
each
and
qualifying
third.
region are in a last chance
Right, okay.
like do or die tournaments, and the top 2 will go to TI proper. So tonight is the start of TI season.
Well, that's cool.
And both the NA teams are
Thank you
taking
to
that slot, baby.
I'm
Rich850111.
wanting secret.
Provided
announced.
you're
I'd
not
be
a
very
bot.
delighted if it's
welcome
secret
to
announced.
the stream. Thank you for following.
I'm thinking that it's going to be.
Do you know what? If you are a bot, you're still welcome.
Wildcard Gaming
Make yourself at home, mate.
and
Enjoy the music.
probably one of the China teams. They're clearly the best team of the bunch.
Being attacked.
Let's see. Maybe Secret have fixed everything that's wrong with them because they got third at TI last time. Since then, it looks like a dog shit.
They did, but hear me out. I think the quality of dotes from everyone at that TI, apart from Spirit and LGD, was rather.
There was a clear gap or team fight going on.
Keep
So
on top. LDC,
I
nice
think
throw
the
back.
standard of
Jakiro,
TI9
nice pass is good.
Probably even worse, though, to be fair.
Fire path. Dan can
The
soak up
standard
some
TI8
big in
is
here.
great.
He's still got that haste rune. He's going to soak up some brains here.
Yeah, Bleak's having a great
Nice.
old
good
gank here,
stun though.
but it's
from
trouble. Cast an ult. Yes, Y.O.S.O. He's so
Oh, they're so slow.
Cinderbrew doing a lot of work.
Wolfrog wants to go back in almost, he looks like. He's like, ooh. Go spot
Yeah,
to
I
farm.
think I still feel that like LGD and Team Spirit are so much better than everyone else with OG as well. Like
I
no other
think
team looks even
OG
close to
can
them.
definitely take it. I mean, they're just like ridiculous.
Dyer's
Don't know what they have for breakfast, but I'd
Rich
like some of it.
850111. Thank you for the subscription.
Kind of bad.
If you are a
They
bot, you're a
came
very
back for
generous one.
Arlington and just, or maybe it's the other way around. They look bad at
Never
Arlington. They
go
came back
into
Now I'm
to
going to
Stockholm.
get accused of money laundering because
How
bots
many
are
times do we have to
donating me money.
True.
Subbot.
But that's to apply to OG as well. They look strong coming into TI. I mean, they're gonna fucking
Yeah,
hell. It's gonna be
yeah,
it's just gonna be a
yeah.
random SA team.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Or coming to TI
I would
looking really
love for
weak
an
like
SAT
Secret are.
run, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'd be delighted. I think I just enjoy watching all of the SA teams. Eagle's about to die to Roche.
They do know it's happening.
Why is no one trying to break the Lincolns so that they can get the minus armor going?
Because they're bad at the video game.
Eagle dodged the Q there. That was massive.
If he
If
gets
got
bashed,
bashed
he
there,
would
he
just...
would have died.
Yeah. No, don't go for the fight. Do not go for the fight. Fucking hell, boys. Get the fuck out.
Oh!
Very, very nice. Holy
Swag.
shit. That was a
Swag.
play.
I realized I laughed in sync with Ursa there. When he was doing
Yeah, that
his
was
ages.
That was a legit drive
It
by.
isn't even a cast range item. That felt like such a long range finger. Just fucking gaming.
Just got a really big pinky. He hasn't cut his nails for a while.
Neither carry secured their battle fury yet. It's just still thingy stone away. What's it called? Void stone?
Void Stone, yeah.
Perseverance away. A full perseverance away. It's incredible how many item names I actually don't know because I just don't need to. Like any of the components, like buckler. I know what buckler is, but all the other fucking ones I don't know. All the little component items.
I just enjoy trivia too much. I've got to learn them all.
There's an attempt to go on MP.
He does
here.
have
He's got a
level
14
used.
stone.
Got 14
I don't
stick.
think-
He's got
Good
mana for
tornado
Ravage.
from the
Ravage is
Bleak
available.
Giant.
Pops
He
it.
is just
Catches
he
silencer.
catches.
Oh, he
the
might live.
rock.
Oh, the
Oh.
scatter blast is there. Knock
Death
goes down as
Rouse.
well. Bleak needs to get out of there. Should have picked Meepo, Bleak. Should have picked Meepo, mate.
Tower is being attacked. Dyer's bottom tower is being attacked.
Radiant taking a commanding lead now in this game, I think. Look at the graphs. Yep.
True.
Dyer's middle tower
They are at 74% win rate currently. Aegis obviously gone. Thanks to the drive-by finger play, but that's Ravage down as well. But Split is down, Finger of Death is down, Global is down. Like, I don't think you can defend this push. AM's still short a Battle Fury. He's still short a Void Stone. Has the Ring of Health.
Doesn't help when he messes CS like that. I mean, he should have it in like 3 more waves, I think, if that. But they are smoking down to bots. I would say it would be hard to kill with this combination of heroes.
Yeah.
I think it would probably require Dumble cocking up.
Well,
That is definitely a
Here comes the
possibility.
cock up.
oh,
That's the cock up.
there we go.
And
Oh,
Ult, Y.O.S.O.
Ulti?
Hello.
oh, they got him. They got him. I don't know what he was waiting for.
He did cock up.
He did cock up. We'll have that clip.
But it was kind of like a, just an unfortunate error.
He does get finger stacks, I believe. Yes. Yes.
What a
Even if it's an Aegis death
Bean
or
is,
a,
Bean
or
makes
a
a good
Wraith
point that
King
Big Giant has
Ag's
not-
death, you still get the...
Not really committed to one item or the other. He's kind of gone half of Vlad's and then decided, shit, I need Ags actually. It's wasted a lot of his money.
true.
Oh, of
Which
course,
means
sorry.
both items will be delayed.
You are
But
quite
when he
right.
gets the
young
Ags,
super
at
duper
least,
noob.
they can start fighting.
Oh, poor Marcy net worth.
Proper Katie down at the bottom there.
Yep.
The good thing he has this sidekick max though. That life steal sure is gonna matter. Compared to like an extra 1.5 second stun.
Alright, they're 10k ahead. At 19 minutes. If this game somehow takes an hour, I'm never watching one of these games again.
Well, it's the finals tomorrow, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, I
The,
don't
the
care.
lower bracket final or the real final?
I think it's.
The grand
They've got to do the upper bracket
Maybe both.
final
Upper
and the
bracket
lower
final?
bracket final and
Yeah.
the actual final.
Yeah, so it's 3 more games tomorrow.
Are they all best of one?
Yeah, but it's best
They
of
are
three in the it's the best 3 in the final.
Yeah, all best of
So
ones
it
until the
could
final.
be potentially 5 games.
Okay.
I
Because
don't
you've got
necessarily think
because the
that's
upper bracket
too
final
fair,
obviously
but
that leads to a lower bracket final than the lower bracket final.
I think they might do like one of the matches in the day.
Well, grand finals on Sunday, so they're
That
not
makes
doing
more
everything tomorrow.
sense. That makes more sense.
It's probably nothing to worry about.
I just want to play some actual Dotes. Just been watching Dotes for a week straight. No actual Dotes playing.
And it's not even been good dotes. Like you're not even been impressed
No.
like at any point. You've just been.
And
angry
it's
all
like
the time.
effortful to watch as well. I'm having to cast. It's not like I'm relaxing and watching TR.
And it's not like you're getting paid. You're just here. It is for charity though, so fair play to the lads.
It is now for charity. It was not for charity for a very long time, but
Wait,
it's become for charity.
In what sense is it for charity?
The winner of the tournament, there's going to be a Just Giving page put up. I think NochUK starting at the 50 quid, and then wherever it gets to. And then the winner of the tournament will choose which charity that money goes to.
That's lovely.
This is the thing, Plague. Why do we even show up? Because there are literally like tens of people who would do this very happily, and we're just misery guts.
Not. I don't think I'm that miserable.
So your bed
I
blocking.
genuinely enjoy casting in-house on a Tuesday. A week of casting in-house has drained me a lot.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I think it's just got to the point that I've just sort of accepted the fact that I am now a sort of servant to the in-houses. And I'm
Yeah,
just,
our week is
quiet to
based
sit
around
here.
Tuesday.
Like this is my hell.
love it.
I don't know about
it's
I do.
it's second degree fun or whatever it's meant to be. Where at the time I'm like, what am I doing? But afterwards I'm like, that was alright.
Sure.
I would hope.
You
I
still-
mean, I've been here every week. Well, not every week, but most weeks.
Most
for the
weeks.
last 3.5 years. So something must be making me want to come back, and it sure isn't.
It's not the quality of the dates.
It's not the quality of the notes. It's not any benefits I'm getting. It's probably a lot of the fact that I just get to hang out.
Yeah, I mean, benefits doesn't have to be a monetary thing.
I just want to say, by the way, quickly, Y.O.S.O finally, after many months of me talking about this, has gone for Dragonlance BKB straight into Shard, and the push is fucking incredible. Like, they now have to force the fight, and they have to go on Tide, it's just awkward. But look at this, this is awkward.
It's so bad.
It's AM.
Like, and that's all because Viper has a Shard rather
Yeah.
than some other shit item.
Yeah.
They got LUC. I think you just call it at this point.
I mean, this is looking real rough. I did say the Radiant Draft looks super strong. Like, it's just so tanky and pushy and
If only Daniel didn't come back and Gibson played for them instead.
rude.
They have had their way.
The lads, honestly,
Ooh,
stop
okay.
mid-silencer. Just stop it. Whatever has
Does
told
nothing.
you you're picking mid-silencer,
Nice.
get rid of it. Cut it out of your life.
Dire's middle barracks.
AM has preserved this game for Ashwin. He's cut the wave a bit.
Great. No, I don't mind this game going on. I'm just... It was more... just introspective. What the fuck is going on?
It really is this AM pick that was the most out of place thing in this draft. I mean, obviously the silencer we've addressed, but the AM has not assisted with
No.
No.
the way the team is built.
But Dumble did this the other day when he played Jug as well. He doesn't even need to play a useful hero to still be useless.
Come out. I mean, the issue with AM is their lanes were too strong to justify an AM. Like, the game is going to be so far. I love AM, but he's never a fast hero. He's always a hero that's a slow burn.
The Brew last pick has to be not great either. There must have been something else out there.
I mean, I think, but what? I mean, what do you pick though?
It's a good question.
Because I mean, it's like I think at this point the draft is so fundamentally Radiant-sided. It's like, what is this?
The Master fucked up a skill build, so Brew didn't have a lane. I guess it's not on Brew really. It just felt a bit awkward picking the AM in that spot.
when they could have just saved it for the last pick. Like, I have no idea what compelled them to be like, this AM is needed now.
It might be a the same as the Rubik situation last game. It's sort of like they perhaps overrate themselves on that hero. Okay, well, even though AM is bagged, my AM will be good.
That's the Ag's done on Brew. He can make himself.
AM's coming back to fight. He's got no choice. If he had a Manta, I mean, it would be easier. But he's still about a K away from that. How much is
Go
Manta
for other
SP?
buildings.
Oh no, he's less than that. About 600 gold away.
Yeah, he's approaching it. But I don't think. I mean, there's still so much they need to deal with.
No, of course, but at least the Manta you've got, you know, there's more of you. You can,
Yeah.
you know, but you can mana drain way more. Like a big mana void is still a big mana void. But
Monkeys for nothing and chimps for free. Gonna dedicate the money to orangutans for underprivileged girls in STEM.
I think that's.
That's one of the most specific charities I've ever heard of.
I think Bean might be memeing, I believe.
I mean, I can imagine it existing.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Do you have a support orangutan?
Because that just sounds like a lot of buzz phrases.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
Might be what they call a meme on the internet,
Well, I
on the
wanted
World
to be
Wide
real
Web.
now. I was so excited.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Bean, could you link to the website of this charity, please? That you've recommended.
Top tower has been destroyed.
That definitely exists.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
I think there was some discussion of a donation being made to a charity for the blind because all the goons play Dota with their screens off. Something like that.
Rude.
That's pretty harsh.
Is there like, you know, you've got like gay conversion therapy? Is there like incel conversion therapy? 'Cause the
my
goons
God.
could use that.
I don't even know what gay conversion therapy is.
If you've not heard
It's
of gay,
actually quite a good fight for Dota.
Yeah,
Is that
sorry, I
one
should
where,
probably
like,
cast this fight.
Turn someone
Luke
ungay?
jumping on Snapfire interrupts the ulti. So back up with these Aegis. Luke to fall. The finger of death is no good. That Brew ulti's ticking down. Ursa being cookied forward. Anti-mage still dead for 30. Don't think he'd contribute much even if he were here. Looks like Big Giant
Yeah.
is going to go down, and this looks like a
Shush, call it, lads.
bit of an L for the boys. Gay conversion
They never
therapy
call it.
is a Christian thing that doesn't work, where they can.
Oh, I see. Is that
then-
where they like chop you and stuff?
I think it's more like Bible studies and separate rooms and stuff, and they basically send you to this camp, and you're supposed to come back not gay anymore.
But, like,
The conversion rate is not great.
if this is like some super Christian thing,
Yeah, it is.
like, why would the person who's being converted admit to being gay, or is it just like you've got to go through the conversion therapy?
Well, I guess if you're
gay?
discovered being gay, they send you, or
Dyer's bottom tower.
You could just say you.
I don't
That's
know.
why the devil. Easy clap. Like,
Easy
just
clap.
Get out.
GG.
Get out. Jail free card.
Dyer's bottom
Just say that. Say that it was someone else.
Storming Evil just so tanky. Don't be shit. AM trying desperately to bring him down.
Alright,
Does.
he's down.
They are fighting against
And
Megas at
he's
28
also
minutes
down.
though.
Odyssey goes down, but they've lost Megas.
is being attacked.
And you want to queue up a rapier there, Dumblefrog. That's like the only hope you have in hell. And you're at 99% chance of Elling. Yeah,
God
pray the
bless
gay away.
religion.
I'll have to come back.
Pray the gay away. Let the gays be gay. Let the gays be gay, guys. AM is as good AIM is as
There's
strong
a
now as
difference
he's
between
been in a
AM
long
being
time.
better than he's
Yeah.
been recently, and
Yeah,
AM
yeah.
being good.
He's still not like he's like a B or C tier hero at best. Like he's not a good hero. His pop win rate is actually pretty good. I think it's more than it's normally like 47% or something. And it's currently like 51 or something. But you don't see it a lot in ranked, and it's a popular hero. And anytime you don't see a popular hero in ranked is a red flag. You'll be sure to turn and flee. And they're forced in the end, boys. It's the last chance saloon. DanielTheWise with the Q. Bleak does have his ulti. He's going back to heal up before he uses it, I guess. Viper not using his poison attack on buildings. Interesting choice. Wants to save his...
There we go.
There we are.
Just get a few.
Nice path.
Ulti is down.
Nice
Lovely
fire as
Ravage.
well. What a
Oh,
play from
that's 100% GG. Tries for the Mana Void. Blinks out, but will be killed anyway.
Nice. Where is the calling it?
Where is the call?
Calls it.
I called it. I'm stepping in. I'm the referee. Break it up. Break up. And Dumblefrog calls the GL further.
No one else saying GG at all on.
Furious. Furious.
Only Scipio's Helm Enjoy says GG. And no. Okay, good lad.
There we go.
And Dumble.
Exclamation mark.
The rest of you
Steve.
go fuck
Shorty
yourselves.
Gibson calling GG.
It was like it was GG like 10 minutes before that. But you know, you got it's an elimination game. They want to play to the last. I can respect that. What do you think for LVPs and MVPs here?
I mean, I just want an LVP and the mid silencer.
LVP the mid silencer.
You fucking first phase it, and it is useless. And it ruins the rest of your ability to draft spell, because the enemy team knows that Daniel is playing mid silencer, and they can just do whatever they want.
I would say the AM pick for me is when they already had, what is it, tied Jakiro? Like, they're already forming a big team fight team. I just think it's a bit bold. It wasn't like an obvious really good AM game. AM is like a last pick if it's a good AM game.
I don't even think there was a colossally MVP performance. I think everyone on Radiant did their jobs pretty much spot on, to the point that it's hard to distinguish them from each other. And it was just a very nice draft. Can't really complain about anything they did.
Lots of durability, lots of slow, strong lanes. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Well done to Scipio. They
Indeed.
go through. They claim top 3. Top
Maybe.
3, maybe. They claim top 3 because tomorrow we've got the upper bracket final between MNCF, Monkeys. It's Mancaf. Something about chimps and monkeys. The monkeys come for free.
Something
Chimps
about
come for free. Versus Live Laugh Luton. That should be an all-time classic.
Where's the? How do I see the bracket? Is it in the Goons International channel? Is it pinned?
It's just on here, mate.
It'll be the thing that Cine sent you probably. No, not Cine. Aries sent you Cine.
No, he sent me a screenshot of just the bracket for today.
Oh right.
It was I found it. Playoff bracket.
Ashwin has a link to it as well.
I've got it. Okay.
So tomorrow we've got Scipio. We first presumably got monkeys
Mancaf
for
versus
nothing
Live Laugh Luton.
and chimps for free versus Live Laugh Luton, and then the loser of that plays Scipio's Helm Enjoyers,
Right, hang on.
and then we have the final on Sunday.
Oh,
Exciting times.
exciting times indeed.
Let's
I hope Ted doesn't have to go after TI before it gets done. I think it will be fine.
No, I don't know when he's meant to leave. Don't know
Well,
when
he's
TI
going all the way to Singapore as well. He's not one of those.
When does it start though?
I
He's
don't
not
think
far after
I don't think he's
last-
doing anything until after the last chance qualifier, which runs till the 12th.
Right, he should
So-
get it all in then.
Are we saying it's upper bracket? It's just upper bracket final, and
And
MM.
lower
It's upper bracket and lower bracket finals tomorrow.
Yeah. Right. So MNCF versus Live Laugh Luton, and the loser
Yep.
of that plays
Scipio's.
Scipio's, and then it'll be the winner
Grand
of that
final on
versus
Sunday.
those two. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we got it on stream, boys. We got it eventually.
Nice. Righty. Thank you very much for casting, Cindy.
No, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. It was nice to. I offered to cast right when it started, and Redless and that lot have been fiending it, but it was nice to get a slot to do it, which is fair enough. I'm not upset about that. Yeah, it was good fun.
No, it's not fair enough. Fuck.
Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
Red.
Red.
Stay in your fucking place, Red.
Stay in your lane.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Thank
go
you,
crash
Mr.
for now, too, and see if
Tickle
I can
Zero,
find
for the
one of my
follow.
secret. See you later.
Thank you, boys.
GG.
Are you going to stream now, Ashwin? Because I'm logging.
No, I'm nice way too late for
Okay,
me.
fair enough. All right, mate. Well, thanks for casting, bud.
Cheers.
Nice. Right. Well, there we have it, boys. We said goodbye to 3 teams tonight. We said goodbye to Wogan's winners, 2 hot for Dota, and the 4'3" billionaire. I'm not fucking gonna try and say that again. I can't even remember what it was. Luke's team. That's that's when you're playing Dota at this level. That's them's the breaks. The stakes are high, and the falls, unfortunately, are higher still. So, hopefully you enjoyed the cast of 3 very tired young men who've all been at work all day. But it was fun casting. It was wonderful spending a Friday night with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the Caribbean music. And if you haven't already, please follow, smash the like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And yeah, I think tomorrow we will see the upper bracket final, the lower bracket final, and the grand final is Sunday, I think we confirmed. So look out for those. And congratulations to our winner, the Helm Enjoyer people. Would suck if they immediately lost in the next game, given that they fought tooth and nail to get this far tonight. But again, when you're playing Dota at this level, at a professional level that we are today, you've really got to take the rough with the smooth. So thanks again. I will leave it there, but I'm going to try and raid some. Stick around if you wouldn't mind. We'll try and raid some streamer with like 2 viewers to make their night, because that's always nice to do, because we've got more viewers than we normally would, and we should pay it forward. I did offer it to Ashwin, but he's not forthcoming. That's crazy. Like, I'm on the second row of Dota streamers. It's like 8k viewers, 5k viewers, 3k viewers, and then it just goes down to the hundreds. Crazy. Right, let's go find some person with a webcam. Someone who's making the fucking effort, I literally just googled Cursor Monkey Island playlist or something. Is someone live now from Goon streams? Don't do this to me, boys. If they're not actually live, don't be doing this. Goon streams. No, I was the last person to post. Don't bait me, boys. Don't be baiting me. So many like low viewer players that don't have cams. I want someone who's at least trying to, let's try and find an LGBT person. I'm a libtard. Okay, no one. Da, da, da. A guy called Lifelong Depression. No, he's not the one. He's not the one. He had an anime avatar and talked in Russian. I didn't understand. Jake's Bananas. Speak English, Jake's Bananas? Okay, why do you have Dota 2 when it's clearly Valheim you're playing? What is the discipline in the Dota 2 channel? I mean, there is none. Why is there none? What about you? Right, here's a Danish guy who's 6k MMR, so you're going to send you to him. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the 6k Danish guy. Got 2 viewers. Let's make his night. Let's make his night. Thank you for watching. Probably stream at some point tomorrow. Watch the Goon International games, upper bracket, lower bracket tomorrow. Watch the grand final Sunday. Look after yourselves. Have a great weekend. Thanks again so much for all the followers. I'm so tired. I need to go to sleep. Goodbye for now.